Santa Claus! ¡Chinga tu madre! ¡Nunca me trajiste la bicicleta!
Jacksonville man just won $1 million jackpot from a scratch-off where he bought the winning ticket. That's a hit.
Yeah, your kid got some Dumbo ears. He got the ears with the flaps. All right, go to Walmart, get you those things that the Velcro strips that hang the pictures on the wall with. Put them. Yeah,
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Don we now our gay apparel. Join the ancient Yuletide carol. Oh Lord, yeah!
With really bad teeth.
That doesn't look like me. That's not me.
If you cover her,
No, if you don't do anything, it's not.
If you just go eyes and nose, that's you.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Bobby Fran.
would.
All right, 1, 2.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Merry Christmas. Okay. Aguarichirigua, Merry Christmas. Aguarichirigua, Merry Christmas. Aguarichirigua, Merry Christmas. Chirigui, Marichigua. Feliz Navidad, coro con coco. Feliz Navidad, coro con coco.
Mi amiga compró unos tenis, pero tienen un defecto. Espérate. Ella tiene los nicos. Unos nicos.
Does Nick Gurr smoke Newports? That's a reference to the cigarettes that Elise Edwards.
I think yeah, sure.
Chris Abel, I'm Sofa King. We taught it. I don't know what that means. It's a good guy.
He goes, I don't know what that means, but Chris is a good guy.
Happy big birthday, NIC, Nick Kerr. Happy birthday, Nick Kerr. My aunt's birthday today. Shout out.
That's what I want from me. R-E-S-P-C-T. That's what I want. Respect.
We're doing it.
What's going on, everybody? RESPC TV, that's what it means to me. RESPT. What's going on, everybody? Happy freaking Monday. How we doing? We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Yes, we are, Chad. We're doing it again. Episode 30 of BF Live. I am so happy to be here for you on this day, the Monday. 1 week, folks. Here's your warning. 1 calendar week before the big day comes. So whether you have big family or little family or no family at all, you always have family right here with BF Live. Happy Monday. We're going to get to the show real soon. We're going to get things started. I see give time people to form into the chat. We got people gathering backstage. I hope you enjoyed the opening reel. We got a lot of Christmas in there because it's coming, y'all. Like I said, ready or not. So if you don't have a lot of people to buy for you, buy something for yourself. Treat yourself. Good. So I'm happy to be here today on this Monday. 1 week to go. So with that, let me take some of this stuff out of the studio that I don't need. And let's see. He was here first. He's meeting us he's heading us from the Great White North. Let's bring him in and say hello to Bobby Nick Havens. What's up, bro?
Not too much. It's the Monday before Christmas. So,
it is. Now you don't have no weird Canadian Christmas up there like you do Thanksgiving and all that other stuff?
No, it's pretty much the same thing. Except
nice.
We do have Boxing Day the day after, which
that is right. I knew there was something weird. Yeah. See, you Canadians always got to do something weird with these holidays.
We always throw that curveball, you know.
Oh, doing good. Yep. So you doing good otherwise?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, 100%. Yep.
That's cool, man. Well, I know we'll be busy. We're starting off what's going to probably be a real busy week with the chat family and podcasting. And so hopefully when you're in the midst of your Christmas preparation and you have time, get on your phone and check in with us here at BF Live and all the fun shows that we'll be doing. And one of the people that are on a lot of those fun shows, I see him backstage. He reminded me of something I don't get, so I'm going to have to get mine. I'm going to bring him in. It's our man, Scott Fitzpatrick. Ho, ho, ho. What's up, ho?
Went limp on me.
Whoa.
I lost it.
Oh,
I had a hat too. Look, I had one ready. I had one ready for the Christmas show. What's up? Shout out to the 9 people. There you go. It's kind of Baltimore Ravens theme, but I've got it back. There we go. Now we're doing it. Now we're holiday. What's up, Scott?
We're doing
it. Yeah, I saw backstage your hat had a little erection there, bro. I was wondering how I had a little hat envy.
It stayed stiff all the way up till I got on camera. And
I seen you backstage. It was like perfect. I thought we got Elf on the Shelf. Yeah, man. You definitely had the Elf on the Shelf thing going. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. You guys?
Yeah, doing okay, man. We were just, you probably heard us. We were talking about it's 1 calendar week. 1 week from today, we'll be doing it. Whether we're ready or not, it's coming.
We're doing it.
So you're going to be getting together with family. You might be rather not. Some you might want to see, and but you got to tolerate the ones you don't want to see. Got to go past them and get to the ones you really want. Or got any plans for Christmas? Going to go to your mom's house or people coming to your house? What's going on?
Well, my family's been in with a couple of deaths and money and inheritance and all the stuff that's been in an upheaval. So my family's kind of not really a family.
And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And yeah, we all have different family situations. I mean, we've talked about this on past episodes. My family's getting older. I don't have all the people, the loved ones here that kind of made it the way it was. So to fill in the gaps and all, just remember, you always got chat family here, bro. So hopefully that's a
good chances I'll spend my Christmas on a podcast somewhere.
very strong. Very strong chances. Did you do the guitar? Did you do anything over the weekend? What did you do?
No, I'm not sure what happened with the guitar podcast. It seems to.
Okay, I was just going off.
There's a little upheaval in the no filter world. I'm not sure really what's going on. I kind of always stay out of everything, so I'm not. Bobby Nick's missing.
Okay.
We miss Bobby Nick.
I'm taking a hiatus.
He's taking a hiatus, so it's been a little bit like the Savages are running the joint right now.
Okay. All right, then. Well, hopefully we can get. Hopefully that stuff.
It's caused a snowball effect that I don't really know what's going on. I know I'm on Sports Heads and BF Live on Mondays.
Boom! There you go. All right. All right. Well, I'm glad you are here. And like I said, it is a week before the holidays. I don't know. We all live in different parts of not only the country, but in different parts of the world. Our friend Bobby Nick lives in a whole nother country altogether. He lives up north. I'm going to share a little something. We had if those of you on the East Coast who are having an issue with this weather, we had some severe storms for like the last few days. It says a powerful storm lashed the mid-Atlantic coast Monday morning with heavy rain and thunderstorms, leaving 59 million people from Virginia to Maine under flood alerts. 200,000 homes and businesses without power, and holiday travelers scrambling as airports report flight delays and cancellations. Yeah, so all of a sudden, went out all of a sudden. But we got this weather thing. I was going to play this little clip right here. Maybe our friend Al Roker will tell you about what's going on here. A lot of people are being affected by this. Let me, if I can get the sound on. Sound, please.
9 million people from Maine all the way down. Snow also along the spine of the Appalachians as well. Up Cadillac, we're going to be looking at some snow about 2 to 4 inches, and Syracuse will see about 2 to 4 as well. Guys.
All right, Al. Thank you.
All right, so that was your Al Roker little weather report. Yeah, so I woke up to the reason I brought up because I woke up to normally I don't have much issue water coming in my house, but I had a little trickle on my floor kind of coming on one of the sides of my house. I had to put some towels out today, and that's usually indication that we got a good amount of rain when it actually kind of seeps through a little bit like that. So hope everybody's safe where you are at. Let's see.
Yeah, we had some snow the past few days. But
did you?
But we're okay now. Yeah.
That's good. I guess I'll catch you a couple days later and you'll be like, yeah, we had some snow the last few days.
Probably. I mean, it's that time of year, right?
That is a good point. Like, I guess because we get rain because it gets warm, but I guess you probably deal with mostly frozen precipitation. Do you hardly ever deal with actual liquid rain, Bobby Nick? Other in the summer or whatever?
Barely. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's weird because like we did have some freezing rain here the other day. That does happen once in a while in the wintertime, but not so often. But yeah, I mean, things can get really slippery then. So, I had to salt my driveway and sidewalk and stuff like that. So
yeah, I imagine that's a constant thing.
Yeah,
it just made me ponder because it's so cold up there. I'm like, well, it gets warm enough here for rain, but you're where you're at is so cold so often. I was wondering if you even dealt with rain. Shout out to the 10 people that are joining us live here for BF Live. 30 today, number 30, guys. How about that? I'm already up to 30.
That's
30.
That's pretty incredible. 30 weeks. 30 weeks of goodness.
Thank you. 30 weeks of goodness. And plus we did shows before that we called Coffee and Pods when I was first starting this thing. Yeah. I started off this particular show like last January or so. So I'm coming up on a year doing this and I'm really happy where how far we've come. But I'm excited for the future. I'm just getting started. So if you haven't, please hit the subscribe button right here on BF Live channel on YouTube for free. I got like 370 some. I'm working my way up to 500. I'm going to apply for monetization when I get there. Please help me do that. I certainly would apprappreciate it. Let's see.
Get BF monetized, folks.
Thank you.
Share this out everywhere.
Thank you. So, I got another story here. I figured we start off with a couple kind of stories that I was noticing when I was online doing some show prep. I don't know how many guys familiar with Amanda Bynes from the Amanda Bynes Show from Nickelodeon. She was like a popular kid star from back in the day. You remember her, Bobby Nick?
I do recall her. Yeah. I know she seemed like one of the most normal people. And then all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah.
You went off the rails.
This girl was, she was like hitting it on Nickelodeon when my daughters were of that prime age where they were watching it every day, Bobby Nick. And she was like a young Carol Burnett. They had her in costumes and doing voices and skits and bits. And I always thought, I'm like, this girl is terribly talented. And I really thought she had like the potential to be the next one. And like you said, she was attractive, cute girl. You can see the recent pictures of her. She has a podcast, allegedly or apparently. It says Amanda Bynes pulls the plug on her new podcast with no Drake, no show. So she's going for high-end people, guys. If she doesn't get, it says Amanda Bynes has hit the brakes on her new podcast after just one episode. And it's all because she's unable to book famous entertainers like Drake. In a video posted Sunday, TikTok, the ex-child star explained that she was pausing her Amanda Bynes and the Paul Szymanski's podcast on Spotify, even though it was doing very well and the response has been great. And so you can see she wants Drake, she wants Post Malone, she wants Jack Harlow. And I think if she thinks if she can't get these kind of guys, then it's just not worth doing. Now here it says, but Amanda has promised the podcast would return if she could reel in those types of guests. So she's got like her sights set high.
Yeah.
There you can. Now this is dope. This particular video is dated 12/9/23. Although I have to say that's an older picture of her because you can see at a younger age before she kind of let herself go. She was a cute girl, but she's also and says in 2022, Amanda was released from her conservatorship, putting an end to her parents' control over her finances. Sounds very Britney like, doesn't it, guys?
Yeah, she's another crazy like Britney.
So yeah, it's all the same ingredients there. Young child star, young female child star, conservatorship with the parents. Seems kind of all put together and all until you want to get rid of that conservatorship. So that's kind of unfortunate. So yeah, so she's gone from being a potential, the next maybe Carol Burnett, at least in my eyes, and then she was going to do a podcast. But if she can't get these top shelf guests, I guess she won't do a show with Jake or anything, huh, Scott? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing her on Jake's stream.
What's she like? If I get Jake Huston, then I'll do podcasting.
Well,
what's up, Amanda? How you doing? What's up? What's up, Bobby?
Yeah. The thing is, maybe don't try to start off with the big stars.
You got to practice a little.
Do what you can get, and if you, because the biggest thing is if you can't do a podcast just by yourself on your own, then you got nothing in the first place.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That could right. You should be able to carry it no matter what you have. Like she has these aspirations. Like if I can't get all the big top stars, where I'm sure we would all love that ideally. But like you said, you still have to be able to talk and be kind of interesting and entertaining on those days when you're not going to pull a A-list guest every day. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. I'm from the same hometown as John Malkovich, the actor, and he has a house right down. He has a house right down the road from me. I was thinking about going to ask him if you want to do a no filter.
There you go. So I'm not doing it no more unless I can get John Malkovich, who's like down the street.
Yeah, he's got to be old now, though.
Yeah, he's an old guy.
Yep. We're going to get to our chat family check-in for sure, and National Day Hey Hey, and a lot of the other stuff that we're used to doing here on BF Live. But I figured I'd just throw these couple stories in because doing research, I found these kind of interesting stories. This one talks about rolling coal, Scott and Bobby Nick. Are you guys familiar with the term rolling coal when somebody comes up with their vehicle and they roll coal on you? You ever heard that phrase?
No, but I got a feeling I know what it might be. Like when coal trucks have the little rocks pop out of their tops of their trucks and hit your windshield and chips it.
Well, yeah, and not only that, it's basically burning off that heavy black smoke and just smoking you out. They call that rolling coal. Well, this headline here, it says a mother is shocked after a truck driver attempts illegal act next to her EV, her electric vehicle. Can't believe people really try this. So this happened. I guess somebody didn't look at you with your electric car and your highfalutin, and they rolled coal on her ass. And so it says the practice is illegal because it employs aftermarket tailpipe exhaust control devices to spew large amounts of toxic diesel fumes, which can endanger people's health and obscure their vision. It's often done to pedestrians, cyclists, and electric vehicle drivers, perhaps to make them aware the coal roller disapproves of their healthy life choices. So so I've seen people rolling coal, but yeah, they go up next to these people with these EVs and they're like just gunning it and putting coal in their face. I thought that was kind of wild, interesting, unnecessary headline. All right, and our last little news that I was going to use to start off the show. This was kind of fascinating. It just goes to show you the extent that the drug trade will go to bring drugs into the United States. It says $10 million worth of meth and cocaine hidden in vats of jalapeno paste found in San Diego. Authorities find 349 packages containing over 3,000 pounds of methamphetamine and over 500 pounds of cocaine. U.S. Customs and Border Protection says. So look at this, guys. I guess they wrapped it up real tight. And they thought they were going to, you figure the jalapeno paste is going to disguise mostly any smell, even if it were to get out of these airtight containers. But yeah, apparently they packed it in amongst the paste, in the jalapeno paste. $10 million worth of hard narcotics were found in these shipping containers right here amongst the paste. So I just thought that was kind of a clever way. Look at this. There you go. Them dumping it out. And look, a package rolling out, I guess, right there. So right.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, these drug cartels know that some of their shipments are going to get, caught. So
you're right.
They do a whole bunch of different ways at the same time. So I bet you while they were busting that, a bunch of other drugs went through.
You're probably right, Bobby, because sometimes they purposely you hear these stories that they would purposely put out like a bait car, and let them catch a little something, make them feel they did something. And meanwhile, the big one's going. It reminds me of a recent clip that I saw. It was shared by Kenneth Pogue, and I was watching some moonshiners, some of those guys, and these revenue police caught them with empty barrels. and they caught the guy with the empty barrels. But meanwhile, just like you said, the guy in the lead truck, he had the shine on it, and he made off with it. And I thought, ooh, I was sweating for these dudes. It wasn't even my trouble, and I was sweating for these dudes. But so yeah, when you just said that, it reminded me of that example I saw there on Moonshiners.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how many locked up broads I've seen where someone is trying to get it across the border, and they're just the mule or whatever.
Bro. Yeah, that shit is scary, man. You don't mess with other people, other countries and their laws and shit. I would never risk that stuff. I locked up abroad. That's some scary shit. Some scary shit right there. All right, well, since we open up the show with a couple news items, I see the chat building up. So it's time to do what we do, and let's do the chat family check-in. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, yeah, we hope you're talking amongst yourselves before I got to you. Let's check in and see what everybody's saying in the chat family check-in. It's Scott Fitzpatrick. He's right there. He likes to get the chat fired up. First one in. Look who's next. It's the lovely Sunday Jenna. Hello, Jenna. How you doing? I hope you and Joe are doing well in Florida. Hope it stays above 70 for you down there. Hand pink waving. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. What's up, Justa? Men holding hands reminds me. Come hang out with me in the chat later on at 7 p.m. East tonight on Perry Caravella Live, PCL. He'll be doing his thing. Scott will be laughing at me, hanging in the chat. Like, there's BF, there's Bone Loads, there's Psychosocial. We have fun.
Yep.
There's Scott Fitzpatrick is shouting out Sunday Jenna back. She's saying, oh, hey, guys. Oh, hey, guys. Okay. Doing it. We are, Jenna. We are actually doing it. You know it.
We're doing it.
That's right. Please, there's the bot is running the links. You work bot with my Venmo and PayPal, and there's some pre-made selections. That's why I don't sing Banana song. Respect. All right. It's my lovely sister checking in. Kathy saying hello. Oh my goggles on. That'll work a little better. Justice says, I get a lot of boxes at work on Boxing Day. Very funny. There you go. That's your Boxing Day. If you got to deal with a stock or things like that, things of this nature, you understand. What is celebrated on Boxing Day, Bobby Nick? That's a good point.
Well, nothing's really celebrated. It's kind of just like a day for. It's kind of like a Black Friday.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just think I think Canadians just have this weird affinity to. They got to have some kind of weird holiday and proximity to ours, so they just came up with something. They just came up with Boxing Day. So there you go.
Well, it's like it's a sale after, like, you know, I know a lot of people who on Boxing Day will shop for next year's Christmas presents because it'll be cheap.
Okay.
You know, stuff will be cheap.
Kind of like you said, like a Black Friday thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's our boy Terry Nee. What's up, Terry Nee? He's the East Coaster. He knows it. It rained all night, bro. I hope that you managed to keep it out of your house. I just had a tiny little seepage from when you get those extra heavy rains on the one side of my house. She went nutty. Yeah, she went nutty for sure. Let's see. Oh,
100%.
Yeah, he was talking about Amanda Bynes. I think that one came up. She did go nutty, Terry. Yeah. She was I thought she was the next Carol Burnett. She was really talented. She could do voices and characters, and it's a shame. So let's see. Cut of the Jip. I haven't seen one of these show up yet. Wait a minute. $4.99.99 US dick. It must be ain't dollars. Must be dick. Scott has a skunk on his head. Come on, we're celebrating the holidays. We're doing it, man.
We're doing it.
What's up, Jib? How you doing? It's the lovely Stacey Allen checking in. Hey, Stacey. How you doing, girl? You back home? Gonna be home for the holidays? What's going on? How you doing? There's Jenna with the love. Paul Parady checking in. What's up, Juice? Good morning, friendly, positive friends. Much love to you all. I reciprocate that to you. Same to you. Terry Nee saw a lot of boxing on Black Friday. Hey, very funny. They don't have those sales like that no more. It used to be back in the day when the women would punch each other out for Cabbage Patches or those $100 TVs or whatever. You don't see that much anymore now. Let's see. Thanks, guys. So it's more like a commercial shopping thing, I see, Jenna says. Look at that. You got it's a more you know thing right there. You taught her something.
Yeah. I mean, it's always been a thing my whole life. I didn't even know that you guys didn't have that until one day I tweeted out about it, and Bobby Fan was like, "What the hell kind of shit you talking about?" And I was like,
I just noticed all these. I have fun busting your chops about all the little weird, off little holidays that you all guys have up there in Canada.
Yeah,
so that's cool. Well, we're happy to have.
It's the same. It's the same way with Jerry, because Jerry Shepherdini, he lives in Scotland, so
Scotland.
He's also got some weird holidays once in a while. So I think it's I like to see the differences, between different countries. And
There's my PayPal tip page running. Look at Scott. Because Cut of the Jib says, Scott, you are not drinking milk out of a bottle, are you?
Out of a water.
Some milk.
Out of my water bottle.
Out of your water bottle. There you go.
Yeah, because they don't make the only milk bottles they make up the old glass ones. Let's see. Kathy Linder says my oldest son and wife are on their first cruise. Hope this weather doesn't affect them. Yeah, I noticed some of that on Facebook there. Kathy, I noticed that my nephew's enjoying a nice cruise with his wife. So hope they have safe, good weather for that first thing. Very good. And with that, for the time being, we're all caught up, but we'll catch back in later for the chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, we're doing it. We got the spirit. Yes, we do. All right. Yeah, so Bobby Nick, we were talking a little bit before the show, and I do some pre-show production all the time. I'm scanning phones and stuff, and I saw that a little video that I missed of you and Jake were kind of hanging out last night or recently.
Yeah, this was on Saturday, I think it was.
Was it Saturday? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yep. And so how did that go? I mean, I saw some people saying that he kind of like lost it a little bit on there,
He did. He did. He was getting trolled pretty hard. I really felt bad for the poor guy. I think his biggest problem is that he reacts.
Well, it's tough, and the biggest problem is that there's people out there that thinks it's okay to troll people that are maybe not equally on equal mental plateau as them. That's what really sucks about all this.
I tried to remind him last night that although Jake's Jake, he can't do this, but if he ignores them people, if he gives them any airtime, anything without air will die.
True, but look, even Scott, I mean, he has a lot of that energy, and he feels the need to engage and respond to the chat. So it would take a lot of self-control for any of us to kind of ignore that all the time, especially when he's always busy, worried about what everybody's saying in there. Oh, Dave Davler, who's checking in. When Stormy arrives, pop the top. What's up, Dave Davler? How you doing, man? Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well with your continued mission to help animals where you're at. I hope you have a blessed week. And have a good Christmas. We're heading to. There's the Shri Melon spot running. There you go. Yep. So you had that. And then, Scott, you said that you were up this morning, you woke up just in time to catch up with the boys on some of the shows about all the sniping and the KB and all that shit.
Yeah. About an hour before the show, I watched a little bit of Shirley and Bob watching KB, and then I watched a little bit of Zumak watch Milton, and a little Milton watching Zumak, and it's just
everybody's watching everybody.
He's watching everybody else.
Everybody's watching everybody else, and we're watching everybody watch everybody else. So it's hard to tell where we stand in all this, but yeah, I was trying to keep up with some of that stuff over the weekend, but I also try to do things over the weekend. Did some holiday shopping, trying to get into the grind of the holiday spirit, and yep. I went out and saw that. I think I told you last year. I went and saw that Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They were pretty good.
Oh yeah. I'm not into orchestras or anything, but that'd be one I'd watch. I like where that came from. The band, the Sabotage band.
You see, you're very well educated on the origins of a Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That's what I told my wife, Scott. I said I would say for the first couple of years they just came out of nowhere, and I'm like, who are these Siberian guys? And why are they trans? And why do I care? And I don't care about their orientation or whatever. No, so I just didn't understand why they came up with that, and I really didn't know until much longer after the fact, Scott, that they were formed out of basically a heavy metal band. You mentioned Sabotage with a V, Sabotage.
Yep.
So you know your shit. You really know your origins of the band, so, bro. So yeah, calling it an orchestra is a thing, but it's like an orchestra like on steroids. It's crazy because they have legit orchestra people, but they play the guitars and heavy metal orchestra style and the lights. It's audacious. It's crazy. If it's ever near you, I'd recommend going and seeing it because you won't see nothing like it. I mean, like my eyes just feel like they were popping from all the lights and the effects they do. It's fucking crazy. So.
They put on a big, colorful show from the commercials I see.
They do. It's really amazing. Some friends of mine, like they've been around for like 20 years or more. But some friends of mine, they go every year, and they turned me on to it recently. So I've been going the last couple of years. So I really enjoy it. But yeah, it is. It's real off-putting when you're like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Like, what does this all mean? You know, it would almost been cooler if I would have known they were from like a heavy metal band, Scott.
I was always a Sabotage band since the beginning of Sabotage, and so I kind of knew them the story behind it going, but there a lot of them bands that does Christmas songs and stuff are a little bit cheesy. They did it in a cool way.
They're epic. Yeah, they have a great band and orchestra, and they have this set of like background singers, and every person comes out and does a solo, and one's better than the other. Any one of them could be like their own artist, but yeah, they the story that I heard, Scott, is that they kind of saw that the touring was dying out for them, and they were like, "Hey, kind of what can we do?" And that guy Paul O'Neill, they come up with this idea of like, "Hey, let's do something like holiday. Let's do something Christmas." And it is an amazing mix. If you've never seen it, I would go check it. I'd highly recommend it. Let's see who's checking in. Got some people checking in. He checked in already. Got that. Stream out spot. We don't need that. Dave Daffler is saying, "Hey, Christopher, cut of the jib." He's giving him some love back. It's our boy BK checking in. Ryan Clauder.
Clauder, how's it going, brother?
What's up? Dave Daffler saying, "Bobby Sally." Bobby
Hey,
Sally. Dave Daffler is giving it the love to Clauder. And SG Fanboy is checking in saying, "Bobby." What's up, SG Fanboy? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. There that is. Okay. Look who it is. It's another great bro checking in. King of all dabblers. What's up?
Nice.
What's up, brother? How you doing? I always look in Monday, Joe. If you don't see me in the chat on Mondays, there's a reason, because I would get so distracted and have so much fun paying attention to the show. It would be 5 minutes before my show, and I would get, oh shit, I got a show to do. So it was getting dangerous, and I got to have 2 separate lanes, bro. But you'll see me in there probably this afternoon and in the following days. Good to see you, Joe. But what's up? Hey, King of all dabbers, you're getting the love from Dave Daffler right there. That's cool. And there's the bots running. Please utilize them if you can. Please like, share, and subscribe.
I didn't know King of all dabblers was Joe.
We put it together now. There you go. It's a more you know thing. Hell yeah. I think that's right. They were in the Hershey on the 15th, and Rush Limbaugh loved the way Rush Limbaugh, really? Rush Limbaugh loved them? Really, Terry Nate? Yeah, they're playing up in Wilkes-Barre or Wilkes-Barre, whatever you weird guys up here in Pennsylvania say that. Wilkes-Barre, they're coming there too. So they played Hershey. I went and saw them in Philly yesterday because it's about 2 hours away from me. It's closer to my friend's house. And they're playing Wilkes-Barre, so go ahead and check them out there. Terry Nee, if you're in the area. Dave Daffler is shouting out Terry Nee. It's our boy Bone Loads. It's our friend. He's our West Coast correspondent on Sports Heads every Friday. We're doing it. The Frog. He's shouting out the Frog. King of all dabblers asked for a frog gigger for Sesmus. Let's see.
What is this whole Sesmus thing? Is this something that Stuttering John mispronounced?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sesmus. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yes. I got you.
Yeah. Stuttering John. Shout out to the 19 people that are joining us live. I hope if you're at work, you're taking a little break and joining us, or we're going to get this. We're going to power through this last week. Got to get through Monday through Friday. Maybe you're going to have your holiday parties coming where you don't want to be around your coworkers, but hopefully y'all have like a short, blessed week and we get through it fast and we get to and through the holidays in a quick fashion. There you go. There's Brian Clutter shouting out Dave Daffler, and Dave Daffler is reciprocating. All right, that's cool. So where are we at?
It's been a while since I've seen Dave Daffler in here. He's been missing.
Dave Daffler, yeah, he's a busy man. For those of you who've kind of kept up, he's kind of shifted his focus. And from when his beloved P passed away, rest in peace, P, he's kind of turned into some kind of animal. He's on a mission to help animals. Let's say this, put it that way. And so a lot of his time and effort is being put into that. When I do have communication with that, Dave normally is telling me that he's dealing with some kind of situation or some type of animals have been dropped off unexpectedly. So that's what Dave Daffler is out there quietly doing. I give that up on you, Dave. So continued success there on your mission to help animals, bro. I know you're kind of quietly doing that behind the scenes. So let's see. So with that, we got a little chatting in, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We did chat family check in. We'll check back in with you later. But why don't we do what we like to do and check in with the National Day Hey Hey and see what the National Day calendar is providing us today. Let's go.
3, 2.
Oh, sorry, caught me busting a move. All right, I was busting a move. You caught me mid-move bust. That's right. We're going to do the National Day Hey Hey. And I always like to say, if you're not careful, you may learn something before we're done right here on BF Live, and that's including me. So today we check in with our National Day calendar because it's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. So I like to check in the wacky events and give us some shit to talk about. Today's national days for December 18th, 2023 are as follows. World Arabic Day, National Twins Day, National Roast Suckling Pig Day. Roast Suckling Pig. Not pig roast. National Roast Suckling Pig Day. Okay.
What does suckling mean?
Ooh, boy, I don't know. Come over and I'll show you now. That's a good point. Let's see. International Migrants Day, December 18th. Well, there's a lot of that going on. And Answer the Telephone Like Buddy the Elf Day. Well, since we're heading into the holiday week, why don't we start off with the Buddy the Elf one here? Are you either you guys like big Buddy the Elf movie guys?
I'm not sure what Buddy the Elf is, I guess.
That's the one where Will Ferrell plays the adult elf.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen it, but it's been a long time.
The Gene Hackman is his father or something, I think.
I didn't really watch that one much, I guess.
I got it. I'm along with you, Scott. I'm along with you, Scott. Like when it comes up on the marathons or what have you, you understand. I don't always like sit there and see it from beginning to end. So I'm not the biggest like elf geek, but I understand that there's like a lot of these movies, there's quirky things about it. So it says, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Answer the telephone like Buddy the Elf Day, December 18th. Answer the telephone like Buddy the Elf Day encourages everyone to add some elf behavior to their day. Hashtag answer the phone like Buddy the Elf Day. Well, that's a long one. I'm not typing that out. Buddy the Elf was played by Will Ferrell in the 2003 movie Elf. Answering the phone like Buddy the Elf not only surprises unsuspecting callers, but it brightens their day too. As your day goes along, it will most certainly brighten yours. Who can resist a giggle or a smile when being elf-like? And so it tells you here, it says how to observe. Answer the phone like Buddy Day. Simply answer the phone and say, insert your name here, the elf, and say, what is your favorite color? It says, as you answer, smile and spread some joy. It's nearly impossible not to. Encourage others to do the same. If you call someone, don't be surprised by their elf-like voice. So I guess you're supposed to call people up and go, hello, this is BF the Elf. What's your favorite color? I guess that's how it's supposed to go. There you go. I don't think I'll be doing that one, though. So let's see. All right. That was just one of the things on our National Day calendar.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I was growing up, I favored blue. But now as I've gotten older, there's something I like about that purple, like lilac color. I like that really light purple, like lilac, especially on ladies. I love that on a dress or something or other items, if you will. Let's see.
Kind of favor blue myself.
Yeah, I like blue. Yeah, like when I was a kid, it was always like they would always, what's your favorite color? And I would really contemplate it. What is my favorite color? I remember being quite young and trying to really figure it out. And I settled on blue, but like I said, as I've gotten older, I'm kind of liking that. Let's see. Terry Nee says in the chat, King of All Dabblers was photographed from behind in a Senate conference room recently. Wait a minute.
Whoa. Breaking news.
It wasn't that one in the Ukraine where they set off hand grenades in that meeting room, was it? I saw that viral video. Fun. Yeah, Dave Daffler. This came in when I was referring to his mission for animals there, bro. You keep up with that. He says, kill me, please. Wait a minute. Why would you say that?
Well, you know, after so many years of owning animals, I love them, but you know, they can be a handful at times. So I can imagine, I can 100% imagine it being pretty hectic if you're dealing with a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, and I've only heard a few stories through him where they kind of just act like it's the word gets out and people treat it like a dump off spot, and then people that
Yeah.
it's so he's doing some good stuff there. Let's see, Dave's at National Top Off Day. There you go. All right, here we go, Scott. Let's do it. Since Stormy ain't here, let's do it for him. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Nobody wants to see that anymore. Let's see. I see fanboys giving Terry Nee the laugh and the thumbs up. There's Just a Big Mop Man. There's the bots running. Please utilize them if you could. I would certainly appreciate it. Hi, Just a Big Mop Man. Just a Big Mop Man. Hi, Dave D. Fat Twins. Whoa, Fat Twins. We'll talk about the twins. Let's see. Twins Day. Terry Nee says no. I watched Schindler's List in reverse, so it has a happy ending. There we go. It's that kind of thing, boy. Yeah, having them rough kind of days there. James Caan. That's right, James Caan. I always mess Caan and Hackman up, especially when Caan got older. You are correct, sir, Caan. Got my Caan and my Hackmans mixed up. Thank you, Brian Claude. I appreciate that. Judy Garland didn't play him. No, let's see. Scott, suckling pig is a pig that has only had its mother's milk. Wow, my sister knows some shit. Well, much like veal, the veal, it was kind of disturbing, but we'll go over it since it's kind of drawing people's interest. There you go. Please subscribe to No Filter with Andrew and Friends right there. You see it running. Suckling for Cambodian milk. Breast milk, you make my day. That's Cambodian. That's the good breast milk. That's the best. What's up? Milk, and it's slaughtered 2 to 6 weeks. Wow. Wow, Kath, I didn't know you knew so much about suckling pigs. I would have had you on as an expert. You're right. I read the article. Dave Dathler is thanking people, thanking us. Wrath of Khan. There you go. All right. So let's check in since we've drawn the interest, even though the description can be quite disturbing. My sister already let the pig out of the bag, if you will.
I don't like the idea of that.
Oh, boy. Well, and that's kind of, I was going to kind of stay away from it, but it's also kind of interesting in a morbid way, too. So let's see. Yeah, I wanted to know this, too. National Roast Suckling Pig Day, December 18th. It recognizes a savory dish that takes some planning to prepare. The results, however, are worth it, Scott. A suckling pig, here we go. Here comes your description, is a young pig, much like my sister said, between the ages of 2 to 6 weeks, which is still fed by its mother's milk. Once again, my sister, clear on that. The pig is roasted whole until the skin is crisp and the meat is tender and succulent. 2 to 6 weeks. But now when I saw you had me at 2 to 6 weeks, I kind of stopped reading there. I'm like, I'm not doing stories about eating things that are 2 to 6 weeks old. What the hell? But since we got the, and then continues on to say, when is National Bacon Day? ? Suckling pig can range between 8 and 30 pounds and expect between $12 to $20 a pound, depending on the market. These factors, coupled with the daunting task of roasting a whole, granted it's small, pig, make the finished product a delicacy most anywhere in the world. With the right tools and ingredients, the roasting process is not that complicated. If you've roasted a whole turkey, you can cook a suckling pig. The smallest piglets will fit into most standard ovens. Those at lower weight range will provide about 20 adult servings. That's a more you know right there. So there you go, Scott. You, for better or worse, you wanted to know, bro.
Yeah, I'm a meat eater, but something about the eating an infant or a small animal just off-putting about that.
Yeah. You're right.
100%.
Yeah.
Like I have a problem with veal.
Yeah, I used to. When you hear about the things that they're raised in dark and they keep them small on purpose. And so, yeah, Scott, when I was reading the 2 to so ever weeks, and I'm like, I was hoping I could avoid talking about that. But to the extent that it drew everyone's interest and we can stomach it, we'll do it. How about let's talk about National Twins Day and see what they're saying about that. I don't really know
W pleasure, W fun.
Ooh, there you go. That's one way of looking at it. All right.
Stormy has twin sisters. They're not mine, but they're her sisters.
Okay, all right, twins from another. Okay,
right, and a different dad,
different baby daddy. Okay, I get that. That's cool. Step twin sisters, if you will. You understand? Let's see. A National Twin Day. Half sisters. Okay, right. You're right. You said it right. On December 18th, National Twin Day celebrates all the siblings who enjoy the unique connection because they share a birthday. Whether fraternal or identical, twins share everything right from the beginning. While their personalities may be different, they often know what the other is going to say before the words are spoken. Distance isn't an issue either. Twins manage to stay connected across the country and around the globe. So you just get the idea. It's just National Twins Day. People that look alike and think alike.
Yeah, I knew. I've known a couple set of. It always seems to be girls, but they're
Really?
identical twins, and that is the craziest shit, dude. Like when you first meet them, you can't tell them apart. But then
Which one of these did I
there's-
fuck?
but then as you get to know both of them, you start seeing that there's different personalities, different ways they look. Like maybe one person has a certain scar or something like that, that you can tell them apart.
She got the wonky eye. That's the wonky eye twin sister. I know her.
Yeah, something like
Can't
that.
fool me with the
So,
wonky eye.
yeah, it can be pretty trippy dealing with twins.
Was Zsa Zsa Gabor and Eva Gabor, was they twins?
I believe they were.
Okay. I brought that up for later.
I saw I was watching that what was that Barmageddon. It's that show with Blake Shelton and some people, and they have like one of the Bella girls, like Nikki Bella or one of them. Remember the Bella twins from the WWE, Bobby Nick? Or both of you?
Yeah, I remember them.
I remember one of them bought the breasticles, one of them bought some titties, and the other one didn't buy no titties. So now they look like they look like an odd pair of twins now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're quite attractive women, but they was just kind of flat up here. So the one's like, I'm buying them. I don't give a shit. Come on, girl, let's go. And she's like, girl, I ain't doing that. You on your own. Buy your own shit. So
The ones that finish each other's sentences, those are the ones that really trip me out or can feel what the other's feeling almost.
Yeah, and you can have that with siblings too. I know me and Kathy, my sister Kathy, we're not exactly twins, but there have been many times where we know that we haven't called each other in a while, and we'll like literally all have the phone in the hand when we're calling the other, and we'll get that close sometimes, or be thinking same thoughts. So yeah, I think some of it's familiarity, like who you grow up with and how familiar you are with them. Twin pigs. There you go. Suey. So that's three tops off. That's right, us three. That's right. We're gonna do that, even though nobody wants to see that. Let's see. Had a suckling pig. It was delicious. It would eat me if it got big enough. Oh, that's how you rationalize it. You're right. Like I'm gonna eat the sucker before it gets big and eats my ass. You're not wrong about that, Dave. I mean, Terry. Yeah, because I see Dave right here. Patty Duke. Wait a minute. Oh, Patty Duke was a twin. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see. Brian Clutter, my mom is an identical twin. Your mother's a twin. There you go. So do you ever get your aunt and your mom mixed up? I guess you've done that. I can always tell the difference between my mother and my aunt. But it's interesting because I'm being the child of a twin and trying to imagine there are tells, and because you've grown up around your mother, that there's certain nuances that, hey, mom says it like this, or mom would have reacted in this way. So that's kind of be interesting when you know their little traits. They're cousins, identical cousins, just joined at the spine. Wait a minute. Identical twins have identical DNA. If my mom wants to murder somebody near my aunt's house, my aunt will be charged with murder.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually happened before. I've heard about a lot of cases like that. There's been a few.
Wow.
The wrong twin being
That's
fucking pinned.
I was in the right place, but
for
it
the
must have been the
murder.
wrong twin. Let's see. Oh, let's see. He says, sounds like a plan, Brian Clutter. Dave Daphne says, hey, there's my buddy Andrew's channel right there. Andrew's second channel, Andrew the Giant 96. Andrew the Giant 96, as in the year 1996. Go ahead and subscribe to that channel, please, if you got a minute. And there's my tip link running. So there we go. All right. Well, so that was our national day, so we can run that, and then we'll get on to some other stuff. Now we talked about twins and baby veal and all kind of other, or baby pigs and all kind of other shit. Suckling.
3, 2.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what everybody's up to in the chat. Y'all be traveling or what's going on for your holidays? I hope you have a safe one no matter what you do. Hey, tell us in the chat where you're going. You having family over? You going somewhere else? I don't know. Let's see. Trying to figure it out. Me and my wife don't want to go nowhere. Oh, yeah, Kath. Michelle wants to stay home. There's your warning. I haven't discussed it, but my sister always told me has a little something for the family for us to gather and all. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen next week, guys, because a week from today is Monday, and normally we do like we're doing right now. BF Live is on a Monday, so I'm trying to figure out. I don't really risk my marriage to do a show. Right. I'm supposed to be upstairs with my family opening gifts. So I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do next week. So it's likely that I won't be on. If I'm on, it won't be on at 12 o'clock, but I'm considering doing something at night. We might do something at night. If anybody can join me or not, I don't know. But I would like to do something on Christmas Day, even though I don't want to get divorced and ruin my family dynamic by doing it at 12, right in the heart of everything. But look out here on Monday night next week. Might be doing something with that and replayables in the late night hours when everybody's home and Christmas is done, but you're still not quite done with the day yet. You want to sit there and drink and stare at your tree and have some fun. Well, maybe we'll do something on tomorrow, Monday night, a week from now. So,
I know Jake will be glad to hear that. He was asking 2 o'clock last night. He was worried about what BF Live is going to do for Christmas.
I bet he was. What's up, guys? I bet he was, because Jake has that mental calendar, and I know you're not even making a joke. He's probably like, BF Live, Bobby does a show. I wonder if he's going to do. He's going to do a show. Like, what's he going to?
When I told him I don't know, he was so upset. He's like, oh.
He thought you had the inside scoop because you're on BF Live every week. He's like, come on, Scott, don't have it on me. You know that BF Live is going to do a show. You know he's got a plan. Let's see. What's it? Dave Daffler says, I'm picking out a fresh menu. All right. Very good. Yeah, so it's still kind of up in the air what I'm doing, but I'm thinking it's definitely going to be something like later in the night. So I used to be, I don't know how you guys were, but when I was a kid, when Christmas was, when my kids were younger and it was just more active because of more family members alive, I would never want Christmas to end. Like Christmas would be done and everybody would go home and I'd still be up wired, like one kind of want to, open my stuff or just talk to people and hang out and all. So if anybody has that urge like me, maybe we'll hang out on Christmas night, on Monday night. So let's do that. Check Twitter and Facebook for your local listings. Bobby, Scott, and Bobby. There you go. I don't know if I'm the first Bobby or the second Bobby, but which one you want to be, Bobby? You want to be the first one or second one? I don't know.
I'd say I'm the first one because the second Bobby in there is all caps and as the.
Okay, either way, could be for you, but either way, we know he acknowledged both of us. How you doing, Paul Brady? Again, what's up? How you doing? Yep. So that's all the fun coming up. I got some family coming back home, traveling from overseas, so they're coming in on the 23rd. So I'm looking for that. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Is it weird fake pulper? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I heard about this
pulper.
fake.
Yeah.
I've heard about a fake pulper.
Yeah, fake pulper 80 going around.
That's right. This is the fake with the picture because fake our pulper has the juice picture. That's what's going on. See?
What is that?
That's got some kind of face in it. Let's see. Did we acknowledge that? Was that the earlier? Was that real pulper earlier, or was that the same pulper? I don't know. I'm looking for it.
I think it was the real pulper earlier. I think this is the fake pulper.
I've heard of you scanning, looking for the real pulpers, David. So they were in here early, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking. I want to compare. Oh, here it is. Look, there's the fake pulper right there. Now I'll put up the real one. Here it is. Look, that's the real one.
That's
the juice friendly positive. You get out of here, fake pulper. Come on, you come up with another name, damn it. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Paul Brady says fake guy. See how easy that is? Wait. We know the real guy. That's my guy. Hey, guy from Dave Daffler, and guys shouting Dave back. There you go. That's cool. All right. Well, why don't we get into another thing? One of our regular segments we do. I'll pull it up. We got a lot of items for it, and we're going to have some celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report later. But for right now, why don't we get into This Is Your History? And now, BF Live presents This Is Your history. That's right. This is your history for December 18th, 2023. Yes. All right. Oh, I see some people checking in. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Do what Scott says and flick that bean button, you Karen. That's also known as that thumbs up or that like button right there. When you're traveling around on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, please. It's absolutely free right here at BF Live. We don't charge nothing, but what you want to pay. What's up? Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Blue Sky. What's going on, man? All right. Let's see. Bone Loads. Wait. Fake Ga and Pulper 80. Who's who? I know we got to know it, guys. Let's see. Yeah, sure. We're stealing Kyle Brandon now. Yeah, because he invented history. All right, there you go. Well, you're stealing other people's IDs, and we do multiple shit. There you go.
You're stealing someone else's identity.
I think Kai does. I think he does that where he makes it absurd, like it ain't real.
Yeah.
History, he messes with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, he did. And I've had private conversations with Kai Branicasio about our history segment. So there you go. How about that? Bone Loads. I don't know, but we are in a fake relationship. There you go. Look who's checking in. It's Mrs. Hotbody 1330. Hello, Mrs. Hotbody 1330. Late, but I made it. Good afternoon, Bobby. How you doing? Welcome. We're just getting started with the fun we're having today. We start off the podcast week here on a positive note. We don't want all that nerd on nerd crime that goes over on Vince the Lawyer's chat and all that bullshit. People get enough of that. So if you want to just kind of chill and hang out with some cool ass people, you're doing it right here on BF Live.
We're doing it.
Number 30. All right, let's get into our history now. Since Kai Branicasio invented history, we'll do Kai Branicasio's history. Let's see. Here we go. On December 18th, on this date, December 18th in 1980, Christina Aguilera was born. On this date, December 18th in 1963, American actor Brad Pitt was born. 1946 was Steven Spielberg, the famous American film producer and director's birthday. And then Franz Ferdinand, the Archduke of Austria, whose execution kind of kicked off World War II. He was born on this day in 1863. So there you go, Scott. I like to point out how we got these lumps of people that are kind of born, all these famous people born on a particular day.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of the patterns that we started noticing. We started noticing that a lot of people that have similar interests are born on these days. Dave Daffler and some other guys have fun. Terry Nee talking about the people who may have been divorced on these days, and then some people die on these days, and that's why we ended up coming up with the Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report, which we'll be getting to in another part of the show later on. But let's see right here. So we got those guys. Let's see, slavery abolished in the United States on this day in 1865 by proclamation of the United States Secretary of State. The 13th Amendment of the Constitution outlawing slavery officially entered into force, having been ratified by the requisite states on December 6th. So that happened on this day. Slavery was abolished. They talked about briefly in 2019, Donald Trump became the third U.S. president to be impeached by the House of Representatives, which charged him abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. How's that worked out, guys? We're all in better shape now because they did that, right? Everything's better now. Everything we're moved on. Sure, okay. That helped a lot. Thank you. Okay, there you go. All right, and I see a couple more things. Brad Pitt's birthday and some other. So that's a couple of things here. On this day in history. Let's see what the other article I have. Okay, so let's talk about some of the actual things that occurred on this date. Let me stop sharing that. Some interesting things. There are all kind of occurrences. It's great. It's funny, the stuff that you can't believe all the things that kind of happen on certain days and all. So we're kind of fascinated by easy basic shit. So that's why we're here. Let's see. Start off my chat. Oh, what the fuck? There is a fake pauper in here. Just whoa, yep. Yeah,
yes,
apparently.
Apparently,
but we know you the real juice. Here we go. Look at this. We got a battle. Look.
I think it was a fake pauper that was messing with Jake the other night, wasn't it?
That's what I understand. So, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know why people would do that. ban that guy. I mean, you would figure they would have better things to do and then deal with people that are maybe limited or, let's see. Yeah, what's up? There's the bot. Let's let you know about Andrew's channel. What's up? It's BYB Podcast Boy checking in. That's usually Derek. Tim Allen died today. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
No.
He's doing like a.
Hold on. Let me Google. I gotta Google.
Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Assigning Mr. Blue Sky to take care of this fake Pulper 80. Take him out. Take them out. I can boot him if you want. Well, let's see. Whoop. I'm dealing with several people of limited brain cells, Bobby. What are we talking about? Us, you, or people there? I'm not sure, bro. What's up? We'll come up with another name and a face and be in here. We're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm dealing with several people. I have limited brain cells, for sure. Let's see. Stacey Allen, boot him or her. There's the word. You're not a woman? Man, you feel like a woman, though. Man, you act like a woman. Dave Daffler is giving Stacey Allen the black heart love. Yeah. That's that extra deep love. BF Mondays are a positive start to the week. God knows what's up. That's how we know it's the real guy. He's like, snitch. Don't forget them tips. Don't do that tip links, please. I'd appreciate that. Want me to come back as my real name, Pulper? Uh-oh. Come on. Do you have the nerve? Let's see. Come on. Oh, she says done. That's right, because she got the wrench. She the wench with the wrench. That's what I'm talking about. It's my wench with the wrench.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine to make funny accounts and stuff like that, but when you're gonna take on somebody else's identity, that's not cool.
It's lame. That's done every day.
Yeah.
It's podcast trolling 101. Let's see. Oh, she's saying, "Oh, Stacey, there you go." Good morning, the real guy. All right, let's talk about some other things while we're having fun with that. Let's talk about some of the other things that happened on this date. And I love Scott. I always appreciate him participating with this and really submitting a lot of these things. So let's see. Today, for this item, and I didn't know this one, Scott. This is really cool, but I think these things happen a lot more than we're ever told, bro.
Yep. That's
ever
what
told.
I think.
And so, we have all these efforts, we're supposed to be developing satellites that can knock asteroids off of their course and monitoring the globe. And they're going to battle everything and shoot them off with freaking laser beams, anything that comes close to us or whatever. So
there's no telling what they don't even know is out there, apparently.
Right, and this, I think that your article here that you found proves this. It says a sneaky meteor evades Earthling detection and explodes with the force of 10 atomic bombs. This happened on this day. It says on December 18th, this day in 2018, a school bus-sized meteor exploded over the Earth. Well, let me find that. There we go. There's the sound from it. With an impact energy of roughly 10 atomic bombs, according to NASA. The blast was the second largest meteor impact since the organization began tracking them 30 years ago, bested only by the infamous fireball that exploded over Chelyabinsk, Russia, in February of 2013. It says despite this, hardly anyone noticed it was happening, and nobody saw it coming. That's a key part. We're paying all this money and millions of dollars and all these freaking laser beams, and then they didn't see it. It didn't do no good anyway, Scott. That's what I took out of this.
Yeah, this was only 5 years ago.
5 years ago, bro. You figure we would have felt some kind of like cosmic energy or some kind of poof.
Yeah.
How can something with 10 atomic bombs blow up over the Earth and you don't get a concussion or some kind of a negative effects or electromagnetic impulses or something? Yeah, buddy.
Now imagine if that would have hit the Earth. Oof.
We wouldn't be doing this show today, probably.
Probably not.
We'd be with the dinosaurs. Open the door, get on the floor. We all die with the
Statistically, it's bound to happen, right?
Well, yeah.
Eventually. It might be a million years, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
And so I guess there's two ways to think about this. You could think, okay, well, we are advanced and we do have freaking laser beams and we could monitor. But yeah, in theory, Scott, can you really have enough lasers or enough coverage to monitor? Like you said, these things are eventually going to happen, and they happen for obviously millions of years. That's how the Earth got its shape, and that's why we're here. We didn't just show up and it was, never got hit before. So, they hardly noticed it was happening. It says, as to why one of the largest meteor impacts in recent history may have been totally passed you by, that's likely because the Spake rock in question shattered it's always over a desert or the Bering Sea at this point.
Right.
A cold stretch of the Pacific. Like, how does it know always to avoid, like, occupied, populations? They always go, it went off in Russia. It blew up. It didn't affect no one. No damages. And it says, it shattered over the Bering Sea in a cold stretch of the Pacific Ocean between Russia and Alaska. That's always where it happens, from uninhabited land. And there you go. So I didn't know about this one. It says NASA learned about the December impact thanks to the U.S. Air Force, whose missile monitoring satellites were among the first to detect the blast. The rumble of the impact also registered on infrasound detectors, stations that measure low-frequency sounds, waves inaudible to human ears, around the world, giving scientists enough data to draw some basic conclusions about the sneaky meteor. So, Scott, I want to thank you for that, because I learned on that one today. That's a more you know kind of thing. I didn't know that. I know that it probably happens a lot more than we'll ever be told, though.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Do you think they would really tell us, though, if something like that was coming towards Earth and we were all going to die?
Kiss your ass, put your head between the legs and kiss your ass goodbye. We're going to blow up, y'all.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling the government wouldn't even say a damn word and just let it happen, because there's nothing they can do about it anyway.
And that is the that is the unmanageable variable, because, like Scott says, isn't some of this stuff going to happen? Is any of this actually really preventable or avoidable? And that's a big question. I just saw Hot Amy on Shark Tank selling the Perry John sex. Wait a minute. You tell that bitch my sister-in-law. That sister-in-law bitch of Perry. Check out Perry Calvarell tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time, if you're in the Eastern time zone. Spurg Snake. Hello, real people. What up, Spurg? Everybody's heard about the Spurg. That's Ray DeVito's only working brain cell. There we go. Oh, yeah, South American boa.
I think I got delivery. I'll be right back.
All right.
Scott's always getting deliveries.
We're gonna do Scott's delivery check when he comes back. Scott always gets some good stuff, don't he? You never know what he's gonna get. He gets weed. Normally it's weed, right?
Normally. Usually it's weed.
Let me guess. Weed again, Scott. Right? Weed again. Right?
We should take bets. Yeah, I bet on weed. I 100%.
All right. I like weed. Yeah, because it's kind of early. I mean, he don't really DoorDash a lot. It's either it's got to be weed. I got to be with you. We ain't got no What's this? Tim Allen not trending on Twitter.
I can't find any information on that.
Yeah, that's the first two places you go. You Google search or you go to Twitter.
Yeah.
And you do find sometimes nowadays that Twitter is a little more up on these things because hashtags fly around a little faster. I find that 100%. I can get some more up to the second timely information about these kind of things when a hashtag is really hot, Bobby Nick.
100%.
So I can see where Jerry Lehane would go there. Like, let me see if it's trending. Let's see how legit it is. You're right, bro. You're right to check that. All right, Scott, we were playing a game. What did Scott get delivered? I mean, I'll do a timpani. Let me find. Here we go. Scott got delivered. I'll give him a close up. Me and Bobby Nick guess weed, so let's see what it is.
It's weed.
It's weed. That's weed. I learned it from you. I learned it from watching you. So that's cool. You get them live weed deliveries right there. It's always, more often than not, it's weed. Brownie Scout. Whoa, I hope that's the weed and not what I think, actual Scout. Damn, there you go. You got all them flavors. I would like some weed flavored weed, please. What kind of flavor would you like? I would like the weed flavored weed. Let's see. We got that. Tim Allen was not trending. The scientists were looking to the left when the meteor came towards the right. WTF. That stands for what the frick. Yeah, what the fuck. Exactly. And so that's why it's kind of silly in a way to think that you can actually defend the Earth from every possible piece of space debris, you understand, that could possibly hit the planet. You know it. Argentina is nice this time of year. Hey, well, hey. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Argentina, how you doing? Thanks for checking in. I love the fact that people not only checking in here from the entirety of North America, but from all over the world watching BF Live right now. That is awesome. Please tell your friends that everywhere you're at, Argentina, or wherever you are, to please watch BF Live and click like, share, and subscribe while you're here. And you can donate. I'd appreciate that too. Thank you. And sometimes Bolivia. Getting in with the Bolivian. Let's see. All right. The bots are running, so please check those out. Mrs. Hotbody1330 says, the government is trying to scare us about stuff that isn't happening, like aliens, but something like this, they probably wouldn't tell us till it was too late. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think there are some stories that are put out there to keep the masses in check, if you will. I'm not opposed to that opinion. I agree with that.
It's literally to avert your eyes over here. It's like
look
a magic
here,
trick.
yeah. While the man,
look over here while I'm doing this over here, you know.
While you're getting it up your ass, and we send another $800 million somewhere.
Yep.
For the third time. There we go. We have UFOs to protect us from those meteor diverting. You really have to weed out info rather than smoke the weed. No, look, we just showed you how easy it was to just smoke it, Jerry, rather than weed it out. I mean, come on, we're just a bunch of knuckleheads on a podcast. You know, we're not scientists, and we don't play them on podcasts. We're going to smoke weed, and we had Spurg Snake is a solid dude. I vouch for him as the real me. There you go, Paul. Thanks for catching up. Thanks, man. Thanks for bringing a friend. You bring a friend. You bring a friend. Wait a minute. Dave Daffler, he says Tim Allen died at 4 a.m. this morning in a car crash. Come on, bro.
I think Dave Daffler is full of shit.
I don't know. I don't know why Tim's getting it today. I did see, like, I watched some of those Santa Claus movies, the Santa Clauses, you know, because my family will have it on loop, and so I'll eventually see them and all. I like the first couple, but now they were watching on Disney Plus. They were watching the Santa Clauses as like a series now, and he goes back to be Santa Claus again or whatever. It's kind of cute and all. It's well done. So I don't know. Hopefully he didn't die in a car. So Scott's wasting no time. Getting right to it. He eating them brownies. Let's see. I saw it on TV and posted on X. Well, I'm gonna have to get my staff on there, aka the people in the chat. Let's see. Just a man, what's up? He says medication. Yep, medication for Scott. That's what he got. Medication. Medicine. Air quotes. The damn YouTubers will lie outright about celeb death for clicks. You're not wrong about that. Clickbait, man.
Yeah. I've seen
whoever the celebrity du jour is for the day. Shout out to the 23 people enjoying BF Live right now and joining us right now. Balls Deep's checking in. What's up? I like all the friends here.
Balls.
Let's say BF, that sounder. Bleh, where's the origin? Some chatters use it on their live stream. That's the legit, straight up from the show. That's the Tool Time. Come on, man. Tool Time with Tim Allen. That was a fun show. Loved seeing. Pamela Anderson got her start on there, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. She was young, the Tool Time girl. She was, yes, but that's it. That's the actual. Why not? I forgot that. Let's see. Oh, Dave Daffler. All right. Let's see here. If I can do with that. He texted me stories. I like this. Let's see. I don't know if I can transfer my text to the screen and make it fun. Whoop. Oh, yeah, okay. Tim Allen, dead at 2023. Actor killed by celebrity death hoax, it says.
Okay, yeah.
Celebrity death hoax got him. So he must be the flavor du jour today. Thank you there, Dave Daffler, for that hoax update. Very good. Oh, I see. And also thank you, while I'm here, I have my phone. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Dave Daffler. Please be like Dave Daffler. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, we got the bell. You get the bell. Thank you for the $10 super chat. And he says, pop the top. Well, Stormy's not here, guys, so let's go. No. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Dave Daffler. Please, if you can Venmo me or PayPal links, preset links, or whatever amount you like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you there, Dave Daffler. Yo, Balls Deep from Paul Brady. Mrs. Hotbody1330 says, it says he crashed on December 8th and then died today in the hospital. Who knows if it's really true or not? Yep. That is true. It's just clickbait du jour. Let's see. Pulper 80, you getting the salute from Balls Deep right there. Gary Lahane says, okay, that's Tool Time. There you go, right there. Yes, right there, brother. That's it. Used to love that show. It's our dude checking in. It's Hack Ride. He's got his popcorn. He's ready to go. He's doing it. He's watching BF Live.
We're doing it.
What's up,
Hack
brother, man?
Rider, how's it going?
There's your symbol. Yeah, man, I want to talk to you about having you on Electro. I'll do it through a DM, but we should talk about getting together on Sports Heads this Friday. Gotta quit day drinking. Well, it's that clickbait. It's that clickbait, Dave. They try to get you with those details, you know. I'm so of that thinking, Bobby Nick. Like you said, first thing I do when I hear a story, I don't even go, "Oh, damn, oh, really? That's sad." I totally believe you. First thing I do is I go look for proof. I look for hashtags. I look for trends. I look for multiple people reporting it.
You know, I remember the day I heard that Kurt Cobain died. I was in total denial. I didn't have the internet back then, so I couldn't just Google it. You know what I mean? Google wasn't even a thing. So, yeah, I had to wait to, like, my friends were telling me this, and then my friend brought me the news article.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, it is true, because I was in total denial.
Yeah. Thank you, Terry Nee. Thank you, Terry Nee, for the $10 Venmo. Please, Venmo or PayPal, or I even take checks. I'll give you my address if you want to do that. Boom, you get the bell. Thank you, Terry Nee, and to all of our great friends for joining us today, whether you can, it's all free. Give what you can, if you can. Thank you. Stormy is the greatest. I concur, and I agree. Stormy, she may or may not be with us today. She's got the whole thing where they're having the Christmas parties at the school, so she's at the school volunteering and doing that good mom stuff right there. You see the Stream Elements bots running, reminding you if you needed to have a hangout in midweek, we do something called Midweek Freaks on Replayables, where if you can't make it till Friday, we watch a lot of fun videos. We sit around, we drink and smoke and laugh and joke. 8 o'clock on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. East on Fridays, both on Shuli Network 2. Join us there. Hack Ride, Oregon Ducks just killing the transfer portal. I love how college football is all year now. And that's the whole thing, Hack Ride, between betting and TV contracts and all. NFL's done it. All of these entities want to keep these things 365. They don't want just a season anymore. So thanks for joining us, bro. It says also aliens exist. There you go. Wait a minute. Let's see if anybody believes it would be him. Let's see. Oh, I see. Oh, oh my goodness. Thank you, Dave Daffler, for the $10 for the Tim Allen sympathy card. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. Crazy world. Yes, it is. That's right. That's why all we can do is just kind of navigate. I feel like it's like dodging raindrops, being in the world. You just kind of navigate it the best you can, get through it the best you can, try not do no harm, no foul to nobody else, and just get through a day. That's success for me. So you're right. It is a crazy world in many ways, Hack Ride. Hi, Hack Rider. Hey, Hack Rider. Is Tony still in your butt, my butt, Hack Rider? Many great promises were not kept because of day drinking.
Well,
yeah, I like that. And yeah, reminds me of why they used to close they would never let the bars open on election day because they didn't want drunk guys going and voting.
Yeah.
With all the other drugs and things they could do, I'm like, you could drink beer at home, but I remember that always being a thing when I was younger that my father complained about. He couldn't go into the bar early on election day because they didn't open them. They didn't open up till after the polls. If you aren't day drunk, you aren't a drunk. There you go, boss dude. Right, you got to be a professional. You got to be committed to that shit. Forget a clock. You just got to drink. Team day drunk. Right. See, I can't hate because I like to smoke, but I don't smoke during the show because I like to have my senses about me. But Scott, day drink, day smoke, whatever you do you. As long as you're safe and happy and you ain't fucking up with nobody's life or their day, it's all good. God says,
yeah,
go ahead, buddy.
The thing about Bobby Fran is, he don't smoke during the show, but right after the show, he'll talk for a few minutes and he's like, well, this weed ain't gonna smoke itself. I'm out here, guys.
I've been being good all day. Yeah, there's a lot mentally that goes into this. So there's definitely like a relief and release in doing it. So I just decided just to do it all in one thing and enjoy the show, enjoy my time with you, and be able to navigate all this shit, all these bells and whistles and all. Dave, I'll have a day drink with you anytime as long as you pop your top off. Yeah. All right, I'll sit. You see that man boobies. Got some boob on boob action there, guy. What's up? Dave is a great guy. You all are great people, man. You all are the reason I'm here and the reason this all works. I love hanging out with the chat family and all. We always got family here. Dave Daffler met your challenge. He said, that's a deal. Tops off. Oh, shit.
Oh. There you go.
Did somebody say, you said somebody say boom? Oh.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, Dave Daffler accepted that challenge. Oh, shit. Oh, priest. Oh. PC, let's see. What is this? What the, I can't make out these emojis. They nipples or thumbs down? I don't know what they are.
I don't know.
Black nipples.
I think it's a black and a white. I believe it's a black and a white fists are bumping.
Oh, okay, there you go. In other words,
yeah.
Unity.
Yeah.
There you go.
I see it now, yeah.
UNITY. UNITY. That's a unity. Appreciated. Dave, what's up? No, I'm not, but thanks, Jerry Lahane. What is it? Oh, appreciated? Oh, wait a minute.
We appreciate you, Dave.
Oh, no, he said Dave's a great guy. Come on, Dave. Don't be self-defecating in here. He's being self-defecating, guys. He's shitting himself.
He shit on himself. Yeah.
Don't shit on yourself. Don't be self-defecating. He says, no, I'm not, but thanks. Come on, man. We're doing it. There you go, Paul Brady. What's going on? Get blasted before the show. Always the rule. I've been at different stages with this hack. I imagine you have too, from what you're saying. I've done that. I used to be like, let me get right. Let me be where I'm always at, man. But then, man, you know, bro, you got so many bells and whistles. I got people coming in and out. I got Jake sending you private messages and all kind of shit that messes with your head during the day.
What's up, guys?
So I'm like,
you know, I think I've seen Hack Ride. You know, well, not physically seen him, but you know, he's blowing his mind with some weed and blowing it even further with some mushrooms. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, his shows can get crazy. I can't wait for him to come back as a demon. That's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be good. He was happy to have him and Electra Fry and Wendy. We had a great time with them on BF Live a couple episodes back. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, so look for a Hack Ride and look for the Puzzle Box coming back real soon. We'll see if Krista comes back. We got to give Krista shit. We got to get her back in here. I think she misses us, Hack. I think she misses you. I think she misses doing Puzzle Box, and she just won't say it, but we'll get it out of her when she comes back. She'll be like, yeah, I missed you guys. There you go. The corks are popping. We're celebrating. We're doing it. Here we go.
Maybe get her to do some sports, too, on the sports head.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have Electra Fry. She can be herself. She can be Electra Fry, whatever she wants to do. Talk sports, whatever she wants to do. Always do drugs as irresponsibly as possible. Speedballs if possible. Always possible. What's up, bro? You do you is what I say. I'm not judging. Scotty Fix gets me. You get God.
I always have.
Uh-oh. And she's checking in just like I told you. See, her ears must have been burning. It's the lovely Stormy checking in. And she says, never volunteer at a kid's Christmas party if you don't have to. I got stuck wearing reindeer antlers and a light up nose for 2 hours and singing Christmas songs. Headed home now. But that one, I bet you probably packed lunches. You probably sent stuff to schools. I bet that wasn't on your mental list. Mrs. Stormy, we need somebody to be a reindeer today. There you go. So you never know what the moms are going to be doing. Look, Dave Daffler, look, he's sound out Stormy. Of course, you already got the top off request, Stormy, but you knew that before you even came to the show. Thanks for checking in, Stormy. Maybe if she has time, she'll check with us before the end of the show because we still got some other stuff to do. I had one more. I got a couple more. I got plenty more elements. Come on, let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. We're doing it, man. We've only just begun to have fun. Let's see. On this day, also, we're kind of in the middle of the, This Is Your History. It says Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, first airs on CBS television. It's on this day, December 18th in 1966, the 26-minute short of How the Grinch Stole Christmas was telecasted on CBS. It is considered a short film since it runs less than an hour. When it was first released, the cartoon received mixed reviews. However, since it has been recognized as a holiday classic, it has received much higher ratings. So we were talking last week about some of these Christmas shows, Bobby, Nick, and Scott, and I was saying how if back in our day, Sonny, if you didn't see them like the day that they broadcasted them, you didn't see that shit for another year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
before we had a VCR, that was just the way it was. And even if you did, when you did have a VCR, even if you taped it, something could go wrong with that tape,
Oh yes. Hmm.
whatever, so you weren't going to see it until next year again, you know.
It
So
was amazing. It probably only happened like once or twice, but I remember being out away from the house going, come on, we got to get home because this is the only day we are going to see this shit, whether it be
yeah,
Wizard of Oz or any of the Christmas shows. But now you can have everything, like you
Rudolph.
said, Rudolph, all
yeah.
of those things, man. Like you walk through halfway or you missed it, it's like, sorry, you got to wait till next year. Like, I miss Rudolph. I miss Rudolph. These kids are probably losing their shit nowadays that are used to just picking up their phone and watching anything they want. Tell them they have to wait a year to see something. It'd be unheard of nowadays.
Oh yeah,
Rudolph and Wizard of Oz was the two I never would let myself miss.
You're right. I
Right.
always remember that
once a year.
they were always family events. You're right about that, Scott.
100%. Yeah, Scott, have you seen the new restoration of the Wizard of Oz?
No.
Watch
Or
it
the
on a
restoration.
streaming service or something. It's a restoration is like it's
Like the colors
they
made better.
they take it and upgrade the picture quality and the sound and
Mhm.
all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. I bought the Wizard of Oz on Blu-ray a while back, and I watched it for the first time in years, and I was just blown away by how good it looks now. Like it's 100% up to date with the standards of today's television. It's
Have you
so
ever-
cool.
Have you ever started Dark Side of the Moon right when the lion roars and listened to both? You ever done that? You heard? We all heard about that legend, right?
I've heard about it,
Yeah.
but I've never done it. I was getting ready to say the same thing.
I've seen little clips of it where somebody did like the first 5 or 10 minutes of it, Scott. You might be able to find it out there. But for those of you who don't know the legend, people say that you could, I believe it's at the Lion's Roar when Wizard of Oz starts. You're supposed to start the album Dark Side of the Moon. And apparently, and turn the sound down. And apparently, it plays along quite trippily to a lot of the goings on during the Wizard of Oz. So if you're ever bored or if you're ever really stoned and want to know if it works, that's a more you know kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you can try that one time.
I guess there's also one scene where they tried to say there's speculation that it might be
A person hanging.
what? Yes,
I know,
Yes.
I know where you're talking about. It's when they meet the Tin Man and then back in the forest. You get to see I think it's you know the big sandbags you see in like old movies. that have
Yeah,
to do-
those weight
Yeah.
bags, yeah.
I think it was probably one of them, but yeah, there's like a legend that's somebody hanging themselves back there. You can see something. It looks like somebody could be hanging back there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so, but yeah.
I think it's one of them sandbags, just for whatever reason got knocked over or whatever.
Yeah, probably just got something that left in the movie. Heck Ride says, I bet Krista misses us too. And the second she returns my calls, I will confirm that to you.
Oh, no.
She's been avoiding you like the plague, Heck Ride. She's like, leave me alone until the show starts out. Just don't bother me. See, I thought you guys were tighter than that. I didn't know, but yeah. Let's see. Tops off. You're a little premature. You're premature, Dave, with the tops off. Stormy is going to change teams. Jehovah's Witness looking like a top pick to her about now. There you go. Yeah, right. I need a religion that don't have all these, make people dress up like reindeer and have all this crazy shit. Dave Daffler, I got to see Stormy with antlers. There you go. Oh, dear. Get it? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. All right. Isn't this on Betamax? If not, it will be offered right after the show, bro. On good old Sony, reliable Sony Betamax. They should have won the tape war, Dave. See, Betamax was better, man. Let's see.
It was though. It really was. I swear to you, dude.
I triggered
swear to
Bobby.
you. Yeah, man. I mean, I remember when you recorded, you pressed that record button, it would record immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
VHS, you press that record button, you can hear it clinking and clanking.
You're
And
right.
it takes about 5 seconds for it to start recording. The picture quality also was a lot
It was
better.
It was better.
It was 100% better.
But their limitation was they couldn't make their tapes as big for whatever reason, right, Bobby Nick?
Correct. Yeah. The time
what
length
lost
that
them.
you could. Yeah, exactly. The whole thing where you could get 8 hours on VHS tape, and only 6 hours on a Betamax was the
Yep.
the thing that
And
made
time and time and
VHS
efficiency
win.
went out.
Yeah, exactly. But
What's this?
Beta definitely was 100% better.
A robot.
Dave Daffler says, "How about the restoration of the Lost in Space robot?" Young William the pain. Young William. Come back, young William. Young William the pain. Young William.
I am a robot.
Dr. Smith, get your penis away. Dr. Smith. Golly, Dr. Smith. Stand still, young William. Stand still, young William. Oh, young William. Okay, let's see. That restoration, that was something. These kids and their gosh darn phones. Not a big fan, I tell you. What's up, Paul Brady? Tripoli. Yes, Tripoli. Tripoli. That's a good word. Not Poli, like the city in Libya. Tripoli. Come on, we gotta look that up. Is that a word? I gotta look up Tripoli. I like it. It's Tripoli. Hey, look, and you got to make up a word for that shit if you never seen it, Stacey Allen. They're sitting there a little higher, buzzed out, and you're like, well, I'm thinking I'm tripping, man. This shit actually matches up, man.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Tripoli, yeah.
I gotta. Now she's got me curious if it's a real word or not. Oh, Tripoli. Oh, with one L. Did you mean Tripoli? One L. Oh shit.
It's been a real word for me for like 30 years of my life.
They're not they're not using it as they use it as an adverb. I use it as like a verb, like it's Tripoli, dude. Like they have Tripoli as something being in threes. We know that, but hey, that's a BF word right there, and apparently it's a Bobby word because he knew it too. He knew what I was talking about, man. Tripoli, man. Mm-hmm. Tripoli. Did Scott bring enough for the rest of the class? Yeah, bro.
Oh, sure.
Mr. Fitzpatrick. Mr. Fitzpatrick, yes.
Oh, sure.
Did you bring enough? That's cool. Come to the front of the class and let give everybody a hit. Stacey Allen gets Tripoli after Kettle One. Yeah. Kettle One's your brand, huh? Kettle One, you get a little Tripoli. Pregnancy was very difficult for me, and now my son has a phone and he won't even look at me. What the fuck? Wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean that does happen, you know.
Don't you love that? They have no idea what you went through.
Yeah, but you know, I think a lot of parents nowadays, they think, oh well, I'll just get them. I'll get them devices. I'll get them devices so they can go off and do their own thing for a while and leave me the fuck alone. And then that happens. They're stuck in these devices, and
yes,
there's
a lot of that. Anymore. You see, like groups of young people that I'm around, they won't even talk to each other. They'll all be on their phones, and some of them might chat to each other on their phones while they're sitting there, or not. But human interaction and sitting in a room and uncomfortably talking to somebody, it's not what they do. Please hit the like.
That's changed. Well, even in my generation though too. Like I remember about 5 years ago, I had about 5 people over at my house, and we were all sitting there, and we were talking for quite a while. But then all of a sudden, there was a lag in the conversation, and then everybody just started looking at their phones, and I was like, "Yeah, we're all just."
I notice it too. It's my wife and I. Sometimes I'll have my 2 other daughters here, and sometimes we'll all be sitting in a room and all looking at our phones and not really engaging together. So it does happen.
100%.
Dave Daffler was kind of agreeing when he was talking. You were talking about the Betamax being better, Bobby Nick.
Yeah,
100%. He says in here that he worked for 100%. Sony Professional, so he got. I guess you didn't like the way that whole kind of tape war ended up, but yes, it was better visual quality and maybe audio, but the tape couldn't go as long, and I think that gave it like a consumer limitation. That's what I remember, Dave. He worked for Sony Professional. That is a fact, Bobby. Whatever, Bob. One of us got a fact. VHS blows. There you go. There you go. He didn't like the VHS neither. 1 hour max for the Betamax. Yeah, that was the max. Stacey Allen, Dave Daffler, or is it like Sam Tripoli? Right. That's what I said. Not the Tripoli. Max LaPearl. What's up, Maxwell LaPearl, the wrestler? Hello, folks. Hello, Maxwell. How you doing, buddy? Happy Monday. It's Monday, 1 week before Christmas. I'll stick with Kettle One. You go. Oh, but that's not water, Stacey Allen. Kettle One's not water, but my Tito's is water. Dave Daffler. I'm a Sam Tripoli fan. I'd like to drink Kettle One with Sam. Jerry Lahane says about a 2 hour movie length. He also says, I got Stern to get Dr. Smith, Jonathan Harrison, the Stern interview. Okay. Young William, stand still, young William. God, I'll bring the Tripoli. Oh, there you go. Let's get Tripoli in here. What's up? It's Fox 5, another friend checking in. I love it, man. We can be on here from 12 to 3 every Monday afternoon. All of our friends checking the chat family. There's usually 20 of us or so. We have a great time. What's up, Fox 5? How you doing? Happy Monday. This Monday before, 1 week before Christmas. Day 12 checking in. What's up, another friend? I love it. Keep on coming in. They keep coming. Day 12. There you go. Day 12's checking in. Dave Daffler giving her the love right away. And Pulper 80 is as well. And Dave and Pulper get the love back. Why is BF around young people? Wait a minute. What are we talking about? What young people was I around? Let's see. VH. Oh, okay. When I said that, okay. VHS was by JVC. Okay, right. I knew that there were other factions that were competing. I thought Phillips was in there, but I know they were more involved with the CDs and stuff. Yeah, VHS, JVC, home video systems. You don't even see those anymore, Dave, do you? Didn't porn use VHS? Yes, and that's probably why it was highly successful. It's like, need them long porn movies. What's up, Cervosa saying, I can't see Bobby Nick mouth breathing. What's up? Well, we'll get back on screen about pretty soon. What's up, Cervosa? How you doing? Happy Monday. Let's see. Welcome. Fox 5, actually porn was popular on Laserdisc. Wait on freaking laser. All I wanted is my porn with freaking laser beams. Is that so hard? And Daytwa's giving all the love back that she's getting in return. What's up, everybody? I'm glad you join me here every Monday for BF Live. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm working my way up to 500. Come on. Yeah, help BF. Trying to get that monetized, but until I do, please utilize those preset amounts on my PayPal links. There's Venmo, there's PayPal. I would appreciate that. If we're Bobby Nick, hopefully we'll come back soon. All right, let's see where we were left. We talked about Dr. Seuss. We're still kind of in the middle of our haha history, or not haha history, haha. But we're actually in the middle of just our This Is Your History. We talked about The Grinch premiering, and that led to all that fun conversation about TV and all kind of other, and Tripoli and all kind of other weird shit. So I love it. That's what I like about BF Live. Never know where it's going to end up. Let's see. But it's always fun. All right. And this last thing that you offered me there, Scott, thank you. On this day, then once again, I'm learning something too. And on this day, you've provided this article about the Great Canadian Maple Syrup Heist. Now, I asked Bobby Nick, who's not here right this second, I asked him, I was going to kind of throw this to him since he's our authority on everything Canadian, Scott. And he wasn't really aware of it either. So you're teaching us both some shit today, bro.
Well, I just stumbled across it and I seen the Canadian maple syrup. And automatically, I think Bobby Nick. So that's why I grabbed this and put that in there.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you stumbled across it. So I'll read it. And it says the Great Canadian Maple Syrup Heist. I'm not even going to try to read the French. Was the theft over several months in 2011 and 2012 of nearly 3,000 tons, and it's spelled the weird Canadian way. TONNES. Look, you back in time to hear that. Let's see. It was 3,000 tonnies of maple syrup, valued at $18.7 million Canadian. It's the equivalent of $21 million in 21 money. It says the facility was operated by the Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers, represents 77% of the global maple syrup supply. And I'll just read you real quick the brief about the theft. It says, over the course of several months between 2011 and 2012, the contents of 9,571 barrels valued at $18.7 million were stolen in a suspected insider job from a facility. It says the syrup was stored in unmarked white metal barrels, inspected only once a year. Thieves used trucks to transport the barrels to a remote sugar shack where they siphoned off the maple syrup, refilled the barrels with water, and returned them to the facility. As the operation progressed, the thieves started siphoning syrup directly off the barrels into the reserve without refilling them. The stolen syrup was trucked to the south in Vermont and east into New Brunswick, where it was trafficked in many small batches to reduce suspicion. It was typically sold to legitimate syrup distributors who were unaware of its origin. So I did not know anything about a great maple syrup heist. They treated that shit like it's oil, Bobby Nick.
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, maple syrup is a huge thing in Canada. So, yeah. It's a wonderful treat, and yeah, I'm not surprised it's so valuable either. You know,
Bobby Sala is collecting tops from the undressing room. Wait a minute, while the ladies are in there, he's going back swooping off tops so they can't wear them when they come out. They got to come out naked. I see what you're talking about there. Oh, Mrs. Butterworth gained weight. Yeah, among other things. Yeah, Mrs. Butterworth. So yeah, that's a great one, Scott. I didn't even know about that. So there, it just goes to show you. I love even learning stuff on my show. Really cool shit. I like that. So with that, let's just close out our regular part of This Is Your History, and then we're going to go into some, ready for it or not, some ha-ha history. Let's do that. And now, BF Live presents This Is Your History. All right, that was your history. Hope you learned something today on there about your history. There it is. Okay, but now it's time for many of our favorite parts of the show, especially Scott, and we're going to get into a little ha-ha history. Come on, let's do it. Come on. Ready or not, for better or worse, here we go, Scott. This is our excerpt from Ha Ha History. You can get your copy at Amazon.com. On this day in Ha Ha History, December 18th, 2019, the United States House of Representatives votes to impeach President Donald Trump for abuse of power, obstruction of Congress, and for having hair unbefitting of his office.
No.
I don't get it for real.
Let me try it again. 2019, the U.S. House of Representatives votes to impeach President Donald Trump for abuse of power, obstruction of Congress, and for having hair unbefitting of his office. Nope, didn't work the second time either. Okay, and that was your ha-ha history for today. For that and other humorous excerpts of history, get your copy of Ha Ha History at Amazon.com today. Or don't. I don't give a shit. I ain't getting.
Is there really a joke in there, or just a statement?
No.
I mean, I think we've come across one.
Yeah. Last week when Scott wasn't here, unfortunately, but yeah, Scott, like everything was a fact up until the end, and then they made up a quip about him having hair unbefitting of his office. So it was. A long way to go to wedge a hair joke in there, but whatever. That was your ha-ha history. There you go.
That might be the worst one I've heard so far.
Oh shit. That's a shelf, boy. If you're saying something is the worst that you've heard so far, oh my God. Let's see. We know that. Look who's checking in. It's American Cupcake.
Hey, Cupcake.
I saw that you I tried to blast out, put a massive tweet. And I include everybody in it, all my friends, and he's one of my friends. And I see that you changed your little handle there, American Cupcakes. Your message was duly noted there, brother. Thank you for checking in. Dave Daffler is saying hello to American Cupcake, and Cupcake is saying it back to Dave. And there's the love coming from Jenna. She's got the small. Let's see, American Cupcake. How's the birds, Dave? All right. He said you still have the toucan. Oh, we're getting some questions here. Were they seriously trying to be funny? I don't know. I think they were just trying to print a book, Brian. I don't know. It's like they just thought about, let's see, Trump, hair, go. Next joke.
I'm still running that over in my head. I can't get it out.
don't hurt your head doing that, bro. You're going to bust a blood vessel or some shit. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to get a cramp. You're going to get a brain cramp trying to make something funny out of that shit. 100%. It was all facts up to, and they just look for a reason to wedge a bad hair joke in there. Look at it. Brian's with you. Oh, that joke's got me so angry. Yeah. I'm going to blow up the earth with my space modulator.
I was thinking maybe I'm just too stupid. I don't get it. The joke's right there in front of me, and I'm just.
And you're right. That can be the case sometimes with some heady humor. You're like, is there some context in here that I don't get because I didn't got no fancy school book learning like a bunch of other people? But no, bro. That's why I like going over together as a group so we can collectively go, there wasn't nothing there. It was shit. It was
definitely a stinker.
So that's why we do it together. So we all convince ourselves that we're not crazy or stupid and that we just don't get the whole intellectual highbrow humor. Let's see. Stormy's checking in. That's one of her favorite parts. Sometimes the joke sucks. Sometimes the joke sucks. Let's see. Dave Daffler, do you find that plumage mutation decreases or increases the longevity of said bird? Ponder that one, Dave. Let's see.
Plumage. Nice word.
Oh, you got a word to that with plumage mutation? Which one do you like there?
I like plumage.
Plumage, but we know what it means, though, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do one. Maybe we don't understand the meaning as much. Plumage, yes. Terry Nee says, no. No for odds is haha history. He's like, no, please spare us. No. Oh, shit. All right. That's cool. Let's see. I'm glad you enjoyed that or not, whether you laughed at it or to it or whatever you did. All right. Sometimes the jokes suck. Let me do a couple little things here. And I might take a little time. I'll do a little change. And maybe it's time to change this to. Maybe it's time to do a little soulful horoscope. Let's get into that. Come on. Let's get into that. If I can get my elements up there, Scott, I'll do that. Let's get into that a little bit. Let's do a screen share.
I'm not 2 hours late today.
What's that with this?
Yeah. No, me. I was 2 hours late yesterday or last week.
Oh, that's right. You missed it last week. Oh, yeah. Let's get into it, y'all. If I can find my controller. Oop. Damn it. All right. Why is that not running? I'll get it running in a second. All right. Come on. Reshare it. Hang on, guys. A little technical difficulty. I'm finding my element. There it is. Hot damn. Now we're cooking with gas. polish that shit and edit it. Truth is stranger than fiction. And that was your sexy one. Let's go back. Yes. We already took care of cancer. All right, enough of this shit. That's it. All right, there we go. Gotta turn this shit off. All right. Turn this shit up, playing in my ear. That's right, we're doing it. We did it. It's a work in progress. What can I say? There you go. All right. All right. Cancer, we did that. Mrs. Sunny Jenna says, my birthday is a few days away on the 23rd. Well, happy birthday in advance.
Happy birthday.
And since we're talking about birthdays, my sister, who you see in here today and all the time, she celebrates her birthday right on the equinox on the 22nd of December. So she always got ripped off for Christmas and birthday presents. So it's got that combo shit, I guess, or nothing at all, one or the other. Happy birthday, sis, in advance, and happy birthday to Jenna in advance. We got the Capricorn. We did it. Oh, that is how the Chesapeake Bay was formed. What? Talking about by meteors and freaking things. Yeah, a lot of the Earth was formed that way. Cancer is the crab ones, right? Yes, Paul Brady. And it has crabs and it is crab. Jenna's a Christmas baby, 23rd. My sister's the 22nd. And Sunday Jenna says, yes, Pulper, that is the crab one. And she also answered Terry Nee saying, yes, I am Terry Nee. She is a Christmas baby. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas. But what? But we also have the 69. 69. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm here to please. That's what I do. And you're welcome for the birthday wishes. And she's shouting out a happy birthday wish for my sister Kathy. That's cool. Wait a minute. Look, where is that? Okay. We have a friend checking in right here. I see a new old friend. Oh, hey, I remember you. Andrew's lost testicle. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, Andrew? I'm trying to find my way home. He needs me. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Cool.
I only have one testicle.
I know, Andrew, and apparently the other one's looking for you. It's trying to find your way home. So if you can find Andrew.
I only have one testicle.
We know, Andrew, but it'll find you if we can help it a little bit. Let's see. Happy birthday, Kathy. She knows what's up. Gotta say the birthday. Go, it's your birthday with an F. She really meant that shit because she said it with an F, Kath. She said happy birthday, damn it. She meant that shit. Happy birthday, Mr. Blue Sky. Hey, is that being flattering right there?
How do we know that's Andrew's real testicle?
I only have one testicle.
I don't know. I take it on good authority. That's supposed to be his one testicle. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, we got a sec. That might be a fake Andrew's testicle, right? I get what you're saying. That fake Andrew's testicle, we know the real Andrew's testicle, so we don't want no fake ones in the chat, damn it. Whoops, Cancer is the carb bit. We also have the 60 looking sign. Yeah, they are. Yeah. There you go. All right. Bunch of weird. All I knew is mine was a virgin. I didn't want to tell nobody about that shit. Let's we did the Canadian maple heist. We did that. Ooh. But now we're going to get into some stuff. We're going to get into some fun stuff here because we talk about history. We talk about who was born on these days. But let's do the other report we like to do. The BF Live Celebrity Marriage, Death, and Divorce Report. Let's do that. Come on. BF Live Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died. That's right. Death is the great equalizer. It comes for us all. Death is undefeated. Marriage, death, marriage, and divorce report, whatever way order you want to say it in. We're doing it. Andrew's lost testy. Ask my lost interest. Wait a minute. My lost interest, my lost testy. I see where you're going there, Jerry. I like the way you think, bro. Mrs. Hotbody says, damn it. My daughter keeps hitting my hand. I'm done typing. Wait a minute. Well, as long as she hits the large amount when you send those PayPals, the BF Live. That's right. Come on, daughter. Hit them big buttons. Hit those nines. Hit those nines, girlfriend. There you go. Let's do that. That testicle is a bot. It is fake. Whoa, wait a minute. Terry Nee thinks he knows something.
I only have one testicle.
God damn it. Andrew and his one testicle.
I am a robot.
Let's see. What's up, Soviet Skunk checking in? What's up, bro? 666, thumbs up. I'll be seeing you in the Perry chat later. 4 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. East, or over here on the East Coast. We're going to be having fun. We'll have Psychosocial in there. We'll all be in there. I'll be in there with Bone Loads, Soviet, all the guys. Jim from PCL, Testicle Tiger, all the chat family friends. What's up, Soviet? You like Testicle Tiger? You thought it was funny?
Well, just rattling off all those names, listen to all those names. I'll be in there. Psychosocial, Soviet Skunk, Testicle Tiger.
Yeah, and we say them just like they're nothing, like they're, and that's what we talk about. How it's funny if you ever had to meet in person, because you would almost need a badge that says, "I'm Testicle Tiger, I'm Soviet Skunk." You know, like nobody's going to know you by your government name, but we all know everybody from our, and they're all legit. I don't have PayPal, or I'd be sending some. Well, go ahead, Mrs. Hotbody. That's okay, as long as you're enjoying yourself. You and the Mister, you always hook us up when we're playables or wherever, so it's all good. We do it for what you can give or not. It's all good either way. Left bot, right bot.
I only have one testicle.
And look, and Jerry brings it back full circle with the suckling pig. Wait a minute, Jerry, how do we go? How do we end up back with the suckling pig again? There you go. All right, let's get into this celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report. Like we said, no matter how rich or famous you are, death always comes for you. It's undefeated. So let's do our first report here, and this will be a person. Some of you might know some of this backstory, and some of you might wonder, hey, where was this woman? So, Scott, once again, I want to thank you for your contributions on this. Shout out to the 23 people that are joining us live. I hope you're having a great time. We're getting off the week started off on a positive note here. We got 1 week away from Christmas, so I don't mean to give you any bad news, but we're here to support each other, get through it together, hang out, have a good time on the positive tip. I'm glad you're here. So, Scott, thanks again once for this and these submissions. This is an interesting one. This is on this day in 1972, Nelia Hunter Biden passed away on this day. And I'll give you a brief description because we all know Dr. Jill Biden as the famous wife of Joe Biden, but he did have the first wife that was famously killed, for those of you who follow this, in a car accident. And he later remarried. But this is the first wife, the mother of Hunter and the older children. And it says, was an American teacher and the first wife of Joe Biden, the 46th president of the United States. She died in a car crash in 1972 with their 1-year-old daughter, Naomi. Their 2 sons, Bo and Hunter, were critically injured but survived the incident. Her death occurred 6 weeks after her husband's election to the U.S. Senate. So, and it just tells you in kind of detail what happened and all. So, I don't know how many people realize that, because a lot of people famously know Jill Biden. But if you really sit there and go, wait a minute, she's younger and them kids are older. And if you did the mental math, you kind of knew that something else was there. There must have been another wife involved. So if you weren't familiar with that backstory, she died in a car accident, and Hunter and Bo obviously survived. Jerry Lahane says, I'm from Delaware, saw the intersection where she died. Yeah, that's not cool. It's not a cool thing. So
Yeah,
that
see,
was
I didn't really know nothing about it. I just stumbled across it. I've got to where I've liked looking for these deaths because I end up finding out things I didn't know about, people I've forgotten about or whatever.
Cool shit, man. And that's kind of what I like doing about this show. It's because we all come from different walks of life, and we take in our media from different places. We all take it, take it in different ways. We all don't understand the same stuff. So I like when we can kind of get together and say and compare notes on kind of these things. And yeah, I only kind of knew of her just because I've kind of done the mental math. Biden lied and said a trucker was at fault. Don't you blame no truckers. Come on.
Well, after I seen it, my mind went straight to, I wonder if it was some sort of conspiracy thing that went with it.
Well, because with the famous, Mary Jo Kopechne and the Kennedy incident,
right.
The Ted Kennedy incident, that's kind of plants that seed to where, these convenient accidents, they kind of, I don't know. Right. So the conspiracy theorist in you kind of, it plays to that, doesn't it?
Yep.
Absolutely. Okay. I know a lot of you people will probably know this person's name from your childhood, even if we didn't know him or ever really seen him at all. I can't say that I ever did, but it says Joseph Barbera on this day, December 18th. Joseph Barbera formed a partnership with William Hanna in 1957. After producing Tom and Jerry, we all know Tom and Jerry cartoon, they became the first animation studio to successfully produce animation that was especially for television. Some of their best-known series include The Huckleberry Hound Show, The Flintstones, The Jetsons, and The Smurfs. Together, they were nominated for 2 Academy Awards and won 6 Emmy Awards, including the first Emmy for an animated programming. It's got that weird programming. Born March 24th, 1911 in Manhattan, New York. And he died on this day in 2006 at an age of 95. So, yeah, guys. So talk about when you first hear or see the name like Hanna-Barbera, right? That's what we think about, cartoons and all, right?
Yeah, and his cartoons seem to be something that an adult can enjoy too. I can still watch Jetsons and the Flintstones.
Absolutely, and that was the thing back then. I don't think they were making animation, yes, kind of geared for children, but yeah, especially the older ones from the 40s, they always had the bombs and the war. They always had the adult references in them. It was almost like they thought like, hey, this kind of has to be entertaining for both. I don't know if that was a divine accident or just something they built in because it was just because it was the humor of the day. But yeah. You're right. I like those stuff too. Yeah, you could turn on Flintstones now and kind of watch it. They said it was like the animated honeymooners, essentially. You know, you got the working husband, the Wilma, the wife, and all that stuff, and what have you. You understand? But yeah, Hanna-Barbera. That's what you always saw that name at the end of the cartoons. Even as a child, I didn't even know who they were, but I'm like, I know that you knew they must have been the guys. So
that's what made the name pop out to me whenever I was scanning for names on that name.
And there you go. So on this date, that was our second celebrity death of the day. We got the first wife of Joe Biden, and now Joseph Barbera, half of the Hanna-Barbera. He passed away on this day, unfortunately. And let's see. Well, we have some other ones here, and I know that people will know this because we're kind of going up through the years as we go along. This one, I kind of found this late last night too, Scott, and you submitted this. Actor Chris Farley died on American actor and comedian, SNL from Wayne's World, Conehead, etc. He died of a drug overdose, 33 years old on this day in 97, Scott. It was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was one of my favorites then because me being a big guy myself, and I can kind of get around for a big guy, but he the way he was able to move his big body around like nobody.
Oh my God. And one of the funniest bits they ever did, in my estimation, there's probably many of them, but one of the funniest that's coming to me right now was when him and Patrick Swayze danced for Chippendales, and they acted like it was a hard decision. Because like you said, he moved his body around and danced like no skinny man could. I mean, or as well or better than some. And so that bit was totally hilarious, whether he was trying out for a Chippendales dancer and do I go with the hot Patrick Swayze or this guy? So yeah, gone too soon goes without saying. It's sad that he couldn't win over his demons, and drug overdose took Chris Farley in 1997. Another one you asked about, I think there's the Joseph Barbera one. And then I call him Havel. There you go. You see, it all comes full circle. You asked about Zsa Zsa and Ava Gabor, which I believe they are famous twins from when I was younger, what I can remember. On this day in 2016, Hungarian-born actress, American actress, queen of outer space, dies at 99. She made it to 99 there, Scott.
Yeah, and I always get her and her sister mixed up. Which one was in Green Acres? It'd be the other one, right?
Well, I don't know. Might have some of our older ones that maybe were a little younger back then. I can't say I know, but I know this one. I think this was the one that bitch slapped a cop, right? For getting a traffic ticket. She got in trouble for that. But I think she told that story on Howard Stern.
Oh,
I think,
yeah.
No, darling. You don't pull me over, darling. I will fuck you up, darling. I am Zsa Zsa, darling. You don't pull me over like this. What do you think? I'm a savage? You don't do this. No. So there you go. Whoop. So yeah, that's what I remember. I'm like, you got to have some balls to think that you got on like that till you can slap a cop. But yeah, she passed on this day at the ripe age of 99 years old.
So it's like National Twins Day or something earlier?
Yeah.
She was a twin.
Bam. All comes full circle. One of the twins died on National Twins Day. See, we're all interconnected. We're all interconnected people. Let's see. So many degrees of separation. Let's see. Ooh, okay. All right. And this is like bigger than I thought. So let's get into like the celebrity divorce part of this little feature we do right here on BF Live, called our Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. On this day, December 18th, here's the famous weddings and divorces. Let's go through some of these because these can be interesting. Woodrow Wilson. In 1915, he was the 28th president of the United States. Oh, widowed the year before, marries second wife, Edith Bowling Gate, a descendant of Native American Pocahontas. Ooh, that's one way of getting it. Okay. George Murphy, I'm not familiar with him. Rosa Parks. She was 19. She wedded Raymond Parks, 29, 10 years her elder in Montgomery, Alabama on this day. Larry Hagman from I Do Magini and Dallas and many other shows. He married Madge Hagman. I'm like, wait a minute, we got the same names. Like some of the other people had different last names, but this one has like the same. They just used Hagman as the last name, so I found that kind of interesting on that one.
He was on I Dream one of the I Dream of Jeannie guy, right?
Yes, I Dream of Jeannie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is that not what I said, or did I say something else?
I might not have heard you.
Okay. Little Eva, the pop star. She wedded James Harris. Let's see, Phil Hartman. He died famously. He got murder-suicide with his wife or whatever. Phil Hartman, actor, 34, weds real estate agent Lisa Strain, and we know how that ended, unfortunately. Keith Richards, 1983. Keith Richards marries more Patty Hansen. All right, Keith. Thank you, Keith. Hulk Hogan. Hey, brother. Hey, you son of a bitch. What do you do? What? Who you think you're marrying, you son of a bitch? Wrestler in 1983, wrestler Hulk Hogan. He was 30 years old when he weds Linda Claridge. So there's a famous wedding. Jamie Lee Curtis, 1984. She weds actor Christopher Guest. We know Christopher Guest. He was on Saturday Night Live for a bit. He did Best in Show. He was in Spinal Tap. Tap.
Yeah.
Christopher Guest.
Lenny. Wouldn't that be Lenny? Or Lenny from Lenny and Squiggy.
Was he Lenny? No, I don't think so. That was Michael McKean.
I thought that was the same guy who was in Spinal Tap.
No, I don't believe so. Michael McKean and his group. Oh, I'm getting mixed up. No, you're getting right. Right, Michael McKean was Lenny. But this is Christopher Guest. Michael McKean and Christopher Guest they were two of the people in Spinal Tap, along with Harry, what's his name?
Okay.
Keep doing a couple more. Yeah, Benazir Bhutto in 1987. Pakistan's future prime minister marries Asif Ali Zardari. Yes, you go, girlfriend. Larry Ellison, founder of Oracle, got what? I'm not sure. Here's the divorce. This is where we're going. Louis Armstrong left the bitch. 1923. Let me see. A jazz musician, Louis Armstrong, 22, divorces Daisy Parker after 5 years of marriage. Damn, son, you got married when you were 17. Was it? Kick the bitch down the road. Bye bye, baby. Peter Sellers. Whoa, Sellers or Peter. Hey, I think you put something in here like Pink Panther was like kind of created on this day, wasn't it, Scott?
Yeah. I kind of forgot what I think it was the first day of the animation aired or something to that order.
All right. Yeah, because I only knew Pink Panther as kind of that animated series that we probably grew up on. I didn't know that it was kind of based on that whole Peter Sellers movie character or nothing. I never made that connection when I was younger.
Yeah, I didn't make it till later, but
I made it last week, about the other day.
The cartoon's much better.
Yeah, it is. I agree. I enjoyed the cartoon. I never really wrapped my head around it being a live action character. All right. And so I think we're probably at the end right there. So for this day, that is the end of our Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report on BF Live. BF Live, Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died. All right. Well, I think that while we were doing that and having that fun discussion, we had some more friends join us, so let's check them. Great cartoonist Jerry Lahane says about Joe the Barbera. Yes, they were a lot of fun. Sunday Jenna said, love those cartoons. Yes, Jenna, and still do, like Scott said. Even sometimes if there's nothing better on TV or if it happens to show up in your face, you won't exactly turn it off right away. You kind of watch it and reminisce about the good old days. So, yeah, they do still kind of hold up. I like those. Look who's checking in. It's the lovely Shayna. Mrs. Andrew, I hear somebody had a hot date this weekend. I heard a hot date went down, Scott.
Yeah. I've seen the pictures of it. I didn't really get to hear them talk about it or tell the story, but I've seen it. Well,
they went live. Andrew went live on his solo channel.
Oh, did he?
With Shayna last night.
Really? You can show that on solo channel? He did that? Oh, no. Really, I didn't know that, Bobby Nick. But I thought, knowing Andrew, I didn't think he would resist. I figured he would either like take pictures or record something to show later. Wasn't 100% sure if he 100% sure if he was going to do a live though. So
yeah, there's like a whole 2-hour podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, them two just sitting there.
Going further back on my starred one where I left off.
And she's got her head on his shoulder.
Oh my
and
God!
They're holding hands. Yeah,
it
was really cute. It was.
Do they make their leans coincide, Scott? Because Andrew tends to lean screen right, and
the pictures I've seen, Andrew was looking elsewhere on a computer or something, and then she was leaned on him.
That's nice, man. Well, I like to see those pictures, and I hope you had a great date, Shane. I could tell from your comments on Facebook that it must have went good. Going back real quick, I just want to get this comment. She said immediately wondered if Biden set it up. Going back to that whole thing at the beginning of that segment. Great cartoonist. Yes, we went over that. Love those. We got that. Both too soon. There you go. Both too soon. Who died too soon? Let's see. Patrick Swayze. Yeah, talking about Chris Farley. I said too soon. Yeah, absolutely. If I could live someone else's life, Patrick Swayze, really? Everything up till the death thing of pancreatic cancer, maybe. He had the time of his life, and he never felt that way before. I do know that. Let's see. Or Arnold. Hey, y'all, dirt. Look at it's Dirty Daily. Checking in. What's up, girlfriend? How you doing? There's the tip bot running. Please utilize that if you can. I would appreciate that. 99. Wow, must have really hated her. Yeah. What they say, only the good die young, right? Terry Need? That's what that alludes to. Only the good die young. And he let that bitch live. Like, yeah, you gonna stay there. You done some shit. Yes, darling. Yes, Eva was my sister, darling. She was a cunt, darling. She was a bitch. Don't get it mistaken, darling. She was a whore. Let's see. Terrible president. There you go. Well, I talked about a couple of them, so I'll leave that one up for everybody. I talked about Trump and Biden, so I'll leave that up to you. There you go. By the way, thank you, Paul Brady, for the amazing gift card. Yeah. There you go.
What's up, guys?
By the way, there you go. Thank you for your generosity, not only Paul Brady, but everybody that is given to me using the prepaid PayPal links and these things of this nature, you understand. Subscribe to Stormy's YouTube channel right there. You go to YouTube and you do /@Stormy1 and you can catch her stuff there. You can go see the lady show that she did. A couple of them on there. There you go. The bots are running. Matt saying, hey-o. Hey-o. God says my great-grandma was 103 and passed in her backyard watching water skippers. Water skippers. Please clarify. Do we know what water skippers are? Like I call it, is that those little bugs or skipping rocks across the water? What are we talking about here? You ever heard of that term there, Scott?
Maybe
water skippers?
Maybe like tadpoles, maybe?
All right. Well, maybe God will clear that up for us. We need some more info. But that's cool. 103. That's awesome, man. Like if I do it in good quality, I won't mind living long. But when when some of those people, when you get older and your body don't want to do it for you no more, that can be a little rough. Hey, please subscribe to my friend Andrew's new solo channel, Andrew the Giant 96 on YouTube. Appreciate that. And I know he would too. He's already got that a bit more than I have on this channel, on his second channel. So Andrew's always out there doing it. He's cutting shorts. He's doing night sleep streams. He's going out on dates with Shayna. Go check out Andrew. No Filter with Andrew and Friends. That's our dude. Andy Dick involves Hartman's wife. Sick, really? Yeah, Andy Dick, that's another one. Oh, Coke. Yeah, well, might have been involved. Let's see. Not a bad way to go. Yeah, right. Water skippers. Let's see. Mail it dark. Hello? Wait a minute, an awesome way to go, Terry Nee. There you go, God. And God's also agreeing with Jenna about that. Harry Shearer. Thinking on the fly, I couldn't get the Shearer right away. I knew it was Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, but Harry Shearer's that Canadian guy, that weird Canadian guy. No, he was funny. SCTV guy, that's a talented guy. Does voices on The Simpsons. Very talented guy. They were doing shoots, my sister says. Shoot. Oh, like photo shoots, you maybe? Let's see. Pink Panther. Look, you start snapping your fingers right away. Pink Panther sort of spoofs of James Bond type movies. Yeah, that's kind of the stuff that I put together, Jerry, as I got older. My sensibilities were a little young in those days to put these things together, you understand? But as I've gotten older, I have, thank you. Oh, they got frisky, Matt says. Oh, Whoa, Andrew and whoop. They got frisky? Did they? Oh, shit. That's what I said. How could they get frisky?
I only have one testicle.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop you from getting frisky, does it, Andrew? There you go.
You think he tried to kiss her?
Ooh. I don't know. Probably try to do worse. On the headlights too. There's the tip bot running. Look who's checking in. It's our buddy Tay Boogie saying, yeah. What's up, Tay Boogie? How you doing, man? 1 week before Christmas, bro. Good to see you here. We're just we're gearing up, man. It's Monday. We know that that next week this is going to kind of fly by, and Chris is going to be up our backside before you know it. So we're just kind of getting ourselves prepared mentally and getting ourselves in a positive, good mood. What up, gang? How you doing? Parallel leaning and circular burping. Wait a minute, yeah. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. They doing the lean back. They got no choice. Let's see. Birdie gurgitation. Oh my goodness. Birdie gurgitation. What the hell is that? Oh, there it is. That's birdie gurgitation. Oh. Woodrow Wilson or our friend Woody? What's up, man? Oh, Stormy says, send a pic and 10-second clips on Messenger of Shane and Andrew. Oh, you did? Oh, I'll check that. Thank you. Let me see. All right. Let's check here. Messenger, Control Alt Delete. Boop, boop. Oh, BF Live. Thank you. Cool. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Stormy. See, she's always out there doing it. Even give me a little production help when she can't be on the show. Thanks for providing this content. So since everybody asked about it, and Stormy was nice enough to put it there, I'll share it with you. So we have exclusive. This is a BF Live exclusive. Andrew and Shayna, tawdry dating affair. Let's see. Put this up. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. There's the lean picture. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. The leans do work out, Scott. See, they coincided, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they're spoon leaning, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, I think it would have been better if Andrew was leaning to the other side, because then they would have been leaning towards each other. But this works.
They might have knocked skulls there, though, Scott. I mean, Bobby Nick.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. They might have beamed themselves.
Yeah.
All right, and then one more thing here. You got the video, so let's get the sound running on it and get it just right. And let's hear what these lovebirds have to say while they're doing their thing. Let's see. All right, let's go back to beginning. Control Alt Delete.
Sweetie.
Oh, really?
From potato sweet.
Oh, kissing the arm. Look at that smile on her face.
She was very happy.
Sweetie.
Oh, really?
That's Luke Luck.
Potato sweet.
Oh, did you hear him? He's like, I love you.
Oh, all right. I'll let it play one more time.
Sweetie.
Oh, really?
From potato sweet.
Oh. I didn't pick that up the first time, Bobby Nick. Thank you. So there's the lovebirds right there.
Oh, really?
You can see it. I'm not. Stormy's got one more video, but I don't think I can show them doing that, Stormy. No, I'm not showing that. I'm not going to do it. Thank you, awesome Stormy, for providing me some production assistance while you're busy with your day. Cool.
I think Shayna has broken our Andrew.
In what way? Like, don't like the porn girls no more? What we talking about?
I think he's becoming a man, becoming a respectable.
That's what happens. You get with a woman, and the first thing they do is get your porn habit under control.
Yeah,
shit.
You don't want to talk to chicks or nothing.
Yeah, I can't talk about the P word anymore, Scott. Can't talk about that. It's inappropriate around my girl. Andrew gives Perry Caravello a run for his money with the burping. Yeah, he got to drink a little Sprite, Matt. Drink a little Sprite. That'll settle the stomach real good. Maybe a couple Skittles in there. That'll settle it up real good.
I'm not drinking fucking Sprite. It's poison. Fucking Skittles are poison.
They tried to give him the energy drink that was Skittles flavored the other night, and he didn't want it because it just said Skittles on it. And Tom's like, look, it's not actual Skittles. It's just Skittle flavor. But I can't eat that shit. Let's see. Stormy and my nips say hi from comedian Tay Boogie. Whoa, okay. All right, that's a lot of information right there, Tay. We got the Purple Heart and the love for Stormy. Thanks for providing that. You're getting the love from God. And my sister Kathy is shouting out Tay, saying, hello, our boy Tay Boogie. Tay is saying, what's up, Kathy, back. Here comes Stormy shouting out comedian Tay Boogie 719 and say, hey, Tay, hi, Tay's nips. Wait a minute. There you go. Said he brought the nips out, so Stormy's greeting the nips. There you go. We're doing it. We're having a good time. I hope you're enjoying
We're
yourselves today.
doing it.
Yes. Tay comes in on Boogie Time. Yes, he does. He comes in on the boogie. Oh, here we go. Now, this is what I thought. Scott, thank you for clearing this up. And she says, water skippers are little bugs. They skip and don't pierce the water tension. Yeah, I see those little things that kind of, you can barely see that they exist, but you see the little, if you look at the water with the proper reflection, you see the little, I call them like little gannets or little gnats on the water. So I thought we might have been talking about the similar kind of thing there, but you've seen that before, guys, right? When you're out in the water, if you look at it at the proper angle, you can see those little kind of ripples happening on it.
Kind of look like little mosquitoes dancing on the water, walking across the water.
Sometimes I swear I see that in my toilet. I don't know if that's a problem or not. I don't know. It's like maybe I was high. I think my Jerry, of course. There you go. Because he said Tay comes in at boogie time, and Jerry says, of course. Tay Boogie says to Jerry, all right. Dr. Roxo, did someone say cocaine? Yeah, what's up, Dr. Roxo? How you doing? Cocaine. She don't like cocaine. Cocaine. She is in his room. Yes, that's what the pictures look like, that they were in Andrew's room, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like she made it over there.
Yeah,
there
so
you go.
I don't remember who took her to visit, Bobby Nick.
I think it was Shayna's cousin, or
maybe
that's cool, because up to the time Bone Loads did it, they said it had been years since they had been in an actual room together, right?
Well, yeah, 100%.
That was cool.
But I was watching the stream yesterday, and I heard a baby crying. So I was like, "What the fuck?"
That was quick, Andrew. You put that work in quick, bro. Oh, shit.
Someone had a baby there.
Oh my god. Let's see. Look who's checking in now, guys. It's our friend Jake Huston.
Hey, Jake.
It's time for the play. We'll let it go. Let's take a little stretch. Let's take a little Jake break.
Hey, by the way,
Jake break.
By the way, 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 shut up, Mike. By the way, by the way.
There you go. It's a Jake break. What's up, Jake Huston? Shout out to Obnoxious John for that original track right there. We always appreciate having that to play. And no, Jake, you can't come on. Let's see, before you ask, let's see. Pulper 80 says, hi, Jake Huston. Do not believe anything that comes from a fake Pulper 80. Yeah, you got to believe only the real legit juice. If you don't see the legit juice box, it ain't real. There you go. Kathy Linder says, who is the guard in the background? Was that Viking, or who was just the next guy up? Who was that? Do you know, Bobby? Somebody was lurking in the background. I seen Viking on one of the broadcasts a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. It was Viking. Viking.
Yeah, it might have been the Viking, yeah.
So Viking's back in the picture, huh?
Yeah, well, okay.
Viking's one of many Andrew's caretakers over the time we've known him.
He was back in the picture. He put in his 2 weeks notice. Unfortunately.
Oh, man.
That sucks. And that's, you see that ever since we've known Andrew, that's been the biggest problem, is turnover. You know, with that he's had so many different people, and we come to get to know him, and most of them are decent people and like to know him. But yeah, you can't count on them being there, because for whatever reasons, they might not be there within a week or two. So
he got a new job offer, I guess. So a better job offer. So money's money.
Porn ruins men. This is interesting. I don't necessarily disagree with this. I think too much of anything can dull your senses to it. But I also believe that porn ruins men, but I also believe that those rom-coms and those romantic movies ruin women too, because they, we get artificial notions of what a perfect woman should be by watching porn, and I believe women get artificial notions of what men should be by watching all these silly rom-coms where they think every guy is going to show up with flowers and romance and money and all that shit. So to me, that is mind porn. Women don't get off, from what I've learned, on the same things. Men like to see like fucking going on, but women get off on the mental aspect of it. So to me, those rom-coms are mental porn. So, but I hate no hate for your game. Whatever floats your boat. I won't disagree that it does ruin men, but there's two sides of that coin, if you will understand.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
go ahead, Bobby Nick.
If you think about it, like, what would we actually be watching though if they did a realistic movie about an actual relationship? I don't think it would be so entertaining. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, and then when you said realistic, you got me thinking about I can't remember any movies, but I know there've been a couple times where people have said we should have actual sex in like a feature film. You know, like people have always been trying to broach that thing, and they tried to get the NC-17 into theaters, and people thought that eventually these actors were going to start like actually doing it on the set, but yeah, I don't think that actually happened. So Andrew is adulting and learning. Wasn't that the goal? You guys said on Taco Tuesday it helped teach Andrew how to treat a lady. Yeah, and I know that you guys had some of those porn stars, and you guys would talk about like even with them, like how far, what is appropriate, what is not appropriate. Because I imagine even with some of those ladies, there's probably certain things that they don't want to hear or talk about in every conversation necessarily, right?
Well, and that's the thing, I noticed that in the beginning, Andrew was like hands-on, creepy. I'm gonna ask her about the dirtiest stuff, and that kind of went away after a while. After so many shows with specific women, he wasn't like that anymore. So I think it did kind of
Yeah,
teach him.
yeah, he's adulting between that and then having Shayna there, kind of keep him in check and making you think like, hey, is
Right,
it
yeah.
appropriate to say this or to be talking about these things in this manner in front of someone who I care about? So yeah, there is, and those are things I guess Stormy he's never had to consider before, because it's always been just straight up porn. But now you guys are introducing him to other people and other ways of addressing people. So that's really cool. That's a more you know there, Andrew. I'm glad somebody's learning something doing this shit.
Well, used to he would talk nasty, right from the get go. Now he'll talk a little bit before he starts talking nasty.
Jake Huston is the best in podcaster in the world. He has all the friends on all the best shows, and Jake does the best. That's all I got. I can't do it as good as Jake. You're right. Jake's better.
What's up, guys?
Jake, you are the best, bro. You do you, brother. Matt, is that an opinion or a fact of life? Oh shit, let's not do that. Let's see. Puppery says, agreed, Jake is a sweetheart. Yeah, and for those of you who think that it's kind of cool to be going out and messing with people who are easily messed with, that's kind of shitty. At Matt, open to interpretation. There you go. See, she's not putting her thing on. She's just putting her shit out there. Let's see. At Matt, open to contraception. Wait a minute. We passed that point. We're past the point of that. That should have happened a long time ago. Let's see. Comedian Tay Boogie says, love you guys. Gotta go all. Y'all be safe. You're heard. Yes, I did hear. I hear you, brother. Have a great one. I hope you and Tamaris have a good one. Have a blessed Merry Christmas, bro. We'll be getting together hopefully on something soon. Me, you, and Abel's get together at a show soon, hopefully. Open to circumcision. Whoa, wait a minute. What are we talking about here? It's a little late for that, too. Let's see. Open to circumcision. God's giving the love to Tay Boogie back, shouting him back. Open to circumventing. Now we're getting closer. Not. Let's see. There's the bots running. God says that sounds circumspect. I see. You guys are getting punny with the circum puns. I get it. The circ. All right. I'm getting rid of Discord. What's that, Bobby?
Circum this, circum that.
Circum that, circum these nuts over. I'm getting rid of Discord. You do that, Jake. Get rid of that shit. Dump it. Dump your YouTube. Dump all that shit. There's a lot of toxicity here, bro. So if you can't ignore it, it probably is best to dump it because it's not going to stop, brother. No, take care out there in this podcast world there, Jake. Everybody be cool with Jake, okay? Hack Ride. They did one with Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn. It's called The Breakup, and it's almost impossible to watch.
A realistic one? Okay. The Breakup, yeah. I don't remember that movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah. What's that I saw? Okay, subscribe to Andrew's channel right there. Groping to whoa, here we're getting funky now. Groping to incircumspection. It's an adverb.
There's a word. That's a word.
Oh, let's get it.
Incircumspection.
E-I-R.
Thanks for the word, Poper.
Here we insert. Here we go. I'm getting it, Scott. In. That's circumspection. Where's incircumspection? I'm looking for in.
I can't even say it.
I can see the letters and I can't spell it yet. Let's see.
In circumspection.
Circumspection.
I'm getting just circumspection, but I'll put that one up. As we like to do when something happens during the show. We always like to learn stuff, whether we're ready to or not. And we're going to do our BF Live. That's right. We like to wait for a spontaneous moment where somebody says one of them fancy big school book learning words, and we like to look it up. And today's word is in circumspection. Let's check it out. It's based on circumspection. And let's see, I might be a little hard to read. Let's make it bigger. It's called the root word circumspection. It says circumspection is the quality of being wary and unwilling to take risk. Prudence. Circumspection is required in day-to-day exercise of administrative powers. So circumspection is to be wary or unwilling. So incircumspection would be the nature to avoid being wary and unwilling. All right, and that was your word for the day. Did you get that one, Scott?
I got it. I probably won't be using it, but I got it.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't test me later on. I don't mind to do bad on it, but
Yeah, Jesus
there's
Christ.
no test here. And that was our BF Live spontaneous word of the day. All right, y'all. I got a good surprise for you. Shout out to the 22 people that are joining this show live. Thank you all for being here. You all make this what it is. It's a great, fun time, and I really appreciate it, and I feel the love from all of you. We got somebody getting ready to join us. If you haven't already, please hit that free subscribe button here, right here on BF Live. You can see our little videos and shorts. You can go back and see stuff we did with Wendy Pack from the Howard Stern Show, and with Hack Rye. We've had Husey on this year. I've had the Potato on. This has been a banner year. It's really been something. I'm still kind of reflecting on the kind of podcast year it's been, and I can just pull those names off the top of my head. I'm really lucky and really fortunate to have these guys join me every week and to have that great lineup of guests. And speaking of people that join us every week, that's your cue. I'm bringing her in. As if she wasn't already busy enough, she's making time for BF Live. Let's say hello for Stormy. Come on.
Hello.
Hey, Stormy.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay.
Okay. Well, one of my kids are home for Christmas break, so if I have to go off camera,
All right,
you
cool.
hear him in the background. That's
Or if we see the mom
Or if I have to
seatbelt come up,
scrub him.
we know, we see the mom seatbelt come up real quick. That means one of them are trying to come into frame and we'll know what's happening. So how do you make it out? You did okay with the volunteering? You were a reindeer at the school?
It was interesting. That's for sure.
You got out of there alive at least, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really volunteer as much with my son's class, so I'm trying to do it with my daughter's class because he's kind of a hermit. He doesn't really interact with kids as much as she's like a social butterfly. He's not. And so she really wants me to be involved, and I'm trying, and I'm not usually that way. So it's not as fun for me as probably most of those other moms.
I really relate to that, Stormy, because even though we tried to, like we talked about in other weeks, you try to like donate the proper products and provide the things that they need at school, but maybe there probably was a period of time where I wasn't the most eager to interact with the parents and all of that and try to compete on the food chain of who's the parent in charge and all of these things like that. So.
Yeah, it feels like a popularity contest between the parents now, and I talked more to the kids than I did the adults.
See, I'm totally relating to what you're saying because it was very much so, Stormy, because you found that the parents that were available daily every day, if maybe there was only one working spouse, they were constantly in the school. So they're the number ones, and that's kind of the alphas, and it all trickles down from there. No matter how well-meaning you are or what you want to do, you kind of have to go through those kind of people, I remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't come here doing things your way.
Ever fit in with the other parents. I try, but it's awkward. And my daughter's like, just go talk to him. Like she's parenting me.
It's funny. My kid's going through phases. My daughter was a social butterfly when she was very young, and you go to McDonald's, she would pull like hello to every stranger. And all. When she got older, she got a little more withdrawn. My second daughter didn't want anything to do. But yeah, as you see your kids getting older and you know these years are running out, you want to be involved and see them in these activities in school that you don't normally get to see them do.
Yeah, and she'll be in first grade next year, and it feels like I just had her in my arms like a little baby yesterday.
There you go. So right, and then you have that all to deal with when you have that point where you have to trust other human beings that aren't your family to take care of your children. I know that's scary too.
It is, but I got through it. I did not like the antlers in the nose that lit up that I had to wear for a little while, but
Mhm.
2 hours almost.
Or the constantly hitting you with the whips, the ass whipping or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'm super glad that you took time to join us. So I might know the answers already, but how you feeling about being ready for the holidays?
I mean, I don't know.
It's going to come on no matter one way or the other. That's how I felt today because
Yeah.
part of me was like, do I really want to bring up that, Christmas seems like it's a whole week away, but a week when you're preparing for Christmas is like the deadline. It's almost like nothing. So I figured I'd give everybody fair warning. We could all like commiserate about how we're feeling about the holiday coming up.
I decided this year I'm gonna like make it more about centering things more about like my 2 kids and staying home and kind of just making it a little bit smaller and more like about them and just quality time and stuff and teaching them and stuff what Christmas is to us as a family. But we don't have like a huge family that we spend Christmas with anyways. Like we have my dad and that side of the family, but I don't really have anybody else in our family that it's not really huge. We don't have a huge family or anything. Plus half of our family is cuckoo. So
Yeah, Scott was saying that there's some difficulty, and a lot of people can relate to that. I have the situation where, of course, we have our cuckoos, but we also have just my family's getting older, and some of our older ones that have kind of kept our traditions alive are moving on. But I think it's very important to understand that this is all natural, and it's part of life. And I think it's good that you're kind of finding a way to make Christmas yours. We're doing. My wife and I are kind of dealing with the empty nest thing, where we did Christmas so long for them. You're doing it for the kids. And then now they get to an age and you're like, okay, well, who am I doing this for anymore? I would bust my ass with all the lights and all the extra stuff, and they're not even that impressed about it anymore. So yeah, there are phases, and now we're getting into this phase where, like you said, we're going to make Christmas about what it is for she and I, and not so much about make it kid centric anymore. So you always got to change your game, I think, as the years go on.
yeah, I gotta adapt with the times, I guess. Plus this freaking cat won't stay out of my damn Christmas tree.
Oh, that I had to train our cats like early on with that. That was the thing. We always had to string them up and all like, get that tree,
Yeah,
leave them alone.
Watch that tinsel, Stormy. I hope did you know that cats tinsel can kill cats.
Those icicles and that tinsel. You hear all those terrible stories about because they can't digest it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we don't even use. We're just kind of light and simple ornaments. We don't really do tinsel or garland or anything because my cats have passed on. I've had cats for 16 years or more, but my most recent cat just died. And so we don't. It's not really an issue right now, but I do remember it being an issue at one point, and we had to make a concerted effort to teach the cat that this is like a no man's land, no go zone.
Right.
But they don't
I didn't
hear
even
that shit.
think about that. Our tree has a lot of homemade ornaments on it with the kids and stuff. So
Yeah.
I try to hang those at the top, and then like I have to get shatterproof ones because kids are distracted.
Merry Christmas.
But I didn't even think about the cats and the tinsel and stuff.
It's a learning curve. I come down some mornings. I don't know, maybe a lot of people experience this. You come down and your tree's laying down, whether it be before faulty installation or your animals interacted with it too much. So that was part of my game. I had to adjust. I had look at this little thin garden wire, and I have to tie it up to the nearest thing. And I tie it up now. I don't even take a chance that it'll fall anymore because we've had some of those precious Christmas balls that you can't replace lost in that manner. So let's see. I'm sure people are checking in now that Stormy is here. So let's see where we left off. We got the circumpuns. We had fun with those, yes. You inspired our word of the day. Hi, I'm Andrew. Want to create a porn with me? You said early in the chat. So that was nice. Thank you for providing those pictures and that video. I saw Shayna's post, but I did not see that picture or video. But I knew they got together. So.
Yeah, I just clipped them really quick whenever I just happened to tune in at the right point when she gave him the little peck on the arm.
That was so touching. I'm glad to see. Circum Bark Nation. What were we talking about here? LOL. Matt Pauper 80 is checking this in. God, watched too much Monty Python and the Holy Grail. There you go. Principal University. I thought it was pulling down a Jew's pants. What's up? In circumcision? Hey, why you hucking me? I'll cut you off. Why you hucking me? How you doing? We're looking for that. Where did I? There it is. There we go. God says Stormy. And Sunday Janice says Stormy. What's up? This should be a good one. Let's see. It's Kevin's brother checking in, Neil Brennan. So it's a descriptive word for Kevin. He hung back on gifted memberships, hung back on stream sniping me. He was circumspectating. There you go. Thank you, Neil. What's up, man?
Huh.
Let's see. What's up, Dirty Dale? Is just giving you the shout out love right there. And God saying Scotty knows what Stormy means.
Yeah.
Principal Uncertainty says, hold on. I thought this was going to be shit. I'm thrilled and somehow disappointed. That's how you're supposed to feel. Come on in here, Principal Uncertainty. That's how you're supposed to feel. Welcome. Hey, Dirty Dalish and at Fearless31. Fearless31, I did not see her. I did not see that name come up on my thing yet, but maybe over Dirty Dalish. What's up? Kathy Linder says, I was the lunch lady for 7 years and I loved it. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, yes, lunch lady. Lunch lady.
Feed them and send them back to class. That was probably the best part.
But feed them in class rather than a
Like just
cafeteria?
feed them and then send them back to class. You don't have to.
Oh, yeah, right,
That's
right.
probably a good thing.
Miss Kathy, give me some of that. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. Yeah. Let's see. God, Stormy, you, me, and Detroit. Perfect girls trip.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
Book it. Bookit.com. There's Paul Parady. The bots are running. Please don't ignore my bots. There's some hardworking bots. I got to pay them bots. Can't wait for January 2nd. January 2nd? New Year's Day. What do we miss? What context are we missing here? Is it
All the holidays are over.
Oh, there you go. Right, maybe the first Monday back of the year. That might be the answer right there. You might be right. It's another old friend. I am so happy, guys. You guys are awesome. There are people just come in and out and check in. And there's another bro checking in, JG from JG's Lounge.
Hey.
You can check him out on YouTube. Merry ho-ho, folks. Well, ho-ho to you, bro. How you doing, JG's Lounge? Merry Christmas to you and yours, you understand? Principled uncertainty. My dad broke our family tradition of him dying every Christmas by actually going for it. He's determined to eat out until Easter. There you go. Yeah, I know. My mother-in-law at the end there, she was like, I don't know how many more years I got in me. You know, they kind of prepare you, you know, like, you never think you were going to make it to the next Christmas, but now he's going for Easter. Well, good luck with that, Principal Uncertainty. Much blessings to that. Let's see. What about your other two favorite girls, me and CK? Pumpery. It sounds like you're going to have to get a party bus, ladies. God damn it.
Yeah.
Got that party bus. Like, come on. We need a bigger bus. We're going to need a bigger chopper. Bigger bus. Get them to the party bus. Let's see. Damn, cats and kids are the best. You think so?
Cats and kids are the best. Well, I'm uncertain.
Hey, here's an old friend checking in. Bobby Nick has 6 months to live. What's going on? Hey. He says the clock is ticking.
I hope
not. I love this guy though, because like the clock on his name doesn't go down, so he keeps on giving me another 6 months, like every time he shows up. So
I thought of that too, like, cause we've seen this friend in here before, and I'm like, Bobby Nick still has 6 months. So yeah, Bobby Nick, you should want him to let him come in every show chat and tell you have 6 months to live and you'll live forever. That's right. Maybe. How about that? But he does say the clock is
true. Now you just tipped him off though.
Yep. Dirty Daler says, my family had to stop putting ornaments on the bottom of the Christmas tree. Yeah, you have some of those houses where, the whole bottom, 1 foot of the tree has 0 on it because you can't trust the kids or whoever might bump into it or the animals that can get to the low-hanging
100%.
ornaments. Yep, so we all know that. Happy holidays from Jake Huston. There you go. What present you need more than that? Let's see. Dirty Dale is just saying hi to Jake, and I know he likes that. Principled, I want to say university, but it's uncertainty. Principled university, you have an awesome lineage. Ooh, lineage is another word. Or lineage. Let's see. Shayna's dead. Cat's checking in. Oh, everybody's coming in for this pre-Christmas extravaganza here on BF Live. Shayna's dead cat. Meow, meow. Oh, Scott, would you do the honors in reading this super chat, please? This chat.
Meow, meow, Shayna. meow, tease me with tinsel, meow. Purr,
Oh, she's choking on it. She's choking on it. Now we're finished. We're figuring out how Shayna's dead cat ended up with that name. Wow. Thanks for checking in, Shayna's dead cat. At Dirty Dalish, I sent you a DM on Twitter. Oh, okay. Oh, get out there. Let's see. Principal University, Principal Uncertainty. We have only one kid left in the house. How did you not murder your partner once they had stopped distracting you? Yeah, that is a thing there. Right. That is a thing where you, the parents, you keep yourself mutually busy and occupied with the child so much that, yeah, the relationship becomes about them and not so much about you. That's a tricky thing to
I gotta
deal
find
with.
balance somehow.
That it is. It's very tricky because so many of your hours of your day, if you're doing it in my estimation, you devote your time to your children. The children come first and their needs come first, and that would always happen. And sometimes it is at the detriment of your relationship, or maybe you don't get to do the things you want to do first. So it's sticky, and so that's why parenting. It's not, none of the stuff is easy. So shout out to those that are doing it well. I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn. Cardiff's Kids and Serial Killer, my faves. CKs. What's up, Principled Uncertainty? Neil B owned me earlier. Called out my Gino vibes, and god damn it, he was right. Son of a bitch. Got Gino vibes? You giving Gino? Let's see. Louis KC's. Wait a minute. Not Louis KC. CK maybe? Let's see. Called out my Gino vibes. Yeah. Clam radio. Clam radio. Let's see. There you go. Subscribe to Stormy's channel /@Stormy1 when you're at YouTube. Pulperati, can we have 2 words of the day? Obfuscate. Well, come on.
I don't know what that means.
I think I do, but let's be clear about it. And let's look up another word of the day. Yeah, that one. Oh, F-U. Yeah, F-U too. F-U-skate. All right. Let's do it up. Let's do a second bonus BF Live word of the day. All right, come on, let's check it out. Obfuscate. I don't remember the first one. We learned in circumcision or something like that. This is obfuscate. So let me try to make it a little bigger for those of you who are attempting to read it. I'll try to make the words a little better. It's from the Oxford Languages Dictionary. Obfuscate. It's a verb, render obscure, unclear, or unintelligible. Scott, what do we think about that one? So, we're going to obfuscate Jake Huston from the internet. How about that? Make him, or let's see.
It's all right. I'm going to forget it.
Bewilder. Bewilder. It is more likely to obfuscate people than enlighten them. Let's see. To render them obscure. Let's see. The spelling changes will deform some familiar words and obfuscate their etymological origins. Okay, we've had enough of that. And that was your second word for the day by request. All right.
How many people really use that word, I wonder?
I don't know. Like I said, I want to be tested on.
Yeah, I'll probably never use it.
Your Honor, on the name on the day in question, he perpetrated obfuscation of the flatulation of the masturbation per se.
Does anybody remember how to say the first word that we learned?
Incircumcisionable or something like that. Oh no.
I have no idea what it was.
Something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. BPDIXXDXBB. Yeah. It's just like that girl at the beginning of the show in my liftoff reel. RESPCT. That's what that shit means to me. RESPCT. That shit was funny. What's up, Justa? He's checking in. What's up? He's got all the animal emojis going on. There you go. What's going on? He keeps ticking. That's Bobby Nick. He just keeps on ticking. Salute to Jake from Principled Uncertainty. Emojis from Pulperati. Please don't forget my bots. They get lonely too. They need some love. Himosos. Jimosos. Wait a minute. Jimojos, emojis. Jimoji. There you go. So, yep. Principal uncertainty says. Oh, all of our friends are checking in. It's 80s AIDS saying, let's party. Uh-oh. Yeah, we are going to party like it's 1981. Yeah, Studio 54. 80s AIDS is still kicking all these decades later. Welcome back to the show, 80s AIDS. What's up? Matt says, I like to party. I like to party. I like to party. I like to party. Oh, all the famous. It's Monkeypox checking in. If 80s AIDS is here, I'm leaving. I think 80s AIDS has it over you, Monkeypox. You were the one for many decades, but 80s AIDS come along and just took all the other diseases out, bro. So you ain't what you used to be. Thanks for joining us. Jerry Lahane has it. He says to suffuse, delay, lie, blurring details of Mars pics by the military. There you go. Jerry's got those famous. If you're out there on Twitter, Jerry's got those famous pictures out there, and there's a little crumb in the back, and it's a person. That's got them Mars pictures. Go ahead, check out Jerry Lahane on Twitter. You got the Mars pics out there. Just saying. Hello, Frisco. Or are you going to think you're going to call shots on the show like that? Jake, you think that's how it works?
Hello, Frisco.
Think I'm your sound monkey? Is that what you think this is? Monkey at Monkeypox, obviously an untrue statement or untrue statement, one or the other. That's either a misspelled word or we're going to learn another word, untrue or untrue. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. I'm not. Nope, Jerry Lahane, obscure. Obscure, yes. But Jake, really? Is that what we're going to do?
Hello, Frisco.
Look, Jake, you fucking mark. I see you.
He's producing from the chat and he's making you dance.
Yeah, he thinks I'm his sound monkey, huh? I'm happy he's here. What's up? Pulper 80. If 80s AIDS is here, I'm going to obfuscate my toilet paper. Yeah, there you go. Render it useless. He's not going to use it. Lawyers use obfuscate. There you go.
I've never heard that word, and I worked with lawyers, but maybe I just was.
Damn, see?
Didn't listen to them closely enough or didn't care about that word. I don't know. Maybe there was just enough context. I didn't really.
Yeah, maybe just that context didn't appear while you were doing your thing. But obfuscate is to render something obscure or unclear or unintelligible. So you are trying to obfuscate the evidence that I have submitted, Your Honor. Something like that, you know.
Or maybe we just have some cornbread-fed lawyers down here. Who knows?
That's right.
They don't know the vocab.
We don't say obfuscate. We just he tried to mess with his head, man. He tried to mess all that shit up. We don't say obfuscate. Yep. The only place I obfuscated when I was a kid when I put my roller skates on. Let's see. Jake Huston, what's he checking in again?
Oh, speaking of lawyers, I have to go freaking do jury duty. I was jinxed.
No.
Yeah, we talked about this on a couple shows. We talked about Hack Ride, and Hack Ride was talking about how he wished it was like more like a job, and he hated like just randos coming and judging his life. So tell us about it, Stormy.
Well, it was the beginning of the week, I think, or over the weekend. I checked the mail, and I've got a jury summons, so I have to go, and no matter what, unless I call in, you have to call in, and unless the trial is going to be canceled or something, I'll have to show up and at least go through the first initial proceedings.
When do you make
I'm not one of those people that I like sit in on trials and stuff, so I would do it as long as I have childcare.
Right, or you can just go there and say, I saw this case on court TV. I would love to do this, and they're like, get out of here. We don't want that shit.
I just thought it was so ironic that I checked the mail and there it is.
Now, Stormy,
a little too ironic.
If you would have to do this, like, would they pay for childcare if you needed like actual help? They won't do that. Really?
Nope, they won't. If there's enough jurors there and the reason I can't is because of childcare, then they'll pick somebody else if that's a reason I can't. Usually there's enough people that they summon, like they initially gather up like tons of people. I can't remember the exact number, but 12 is what they end up coming down to for the trials usually. Just picking 12 out of, there might even be 100 people in that room. I don't know. We have to go to like a big auditorium, and I know every seat was almost full last time I went.
Wow.
Say, I was going to show up for jury duty, but the rules and regulations were obfuscated. I did not know. I tried. I see. Yeah, so we talked about with Hack Ride a couple weeks ago. So you talked about it and you made it happen. Too bad we can't talk about $1 million and make that happen.
I know.
I think somebody saw you on a podcast and they were like, "We gotta get Stormy in here." Like,
right,
dear Miss Chamberlain, we noticed you said you had never done jury duty, so we would like to take care of that problem right now. There you go. No, wait a minute. What secret is KB hiding? Best guesses only. What secret is he hiding? I don't know. He's secretly heterosexual. I don't know. I know he's hiding.
Chris fucking Abel?
That's the secret he's hiding right there. You can beat AIDS now. We're fine. Yeah, tell Matt you got to have that Magic Johnson AIDS. You got to have that. Got to have that money too to beat that shit. Yeah, but yeah, we've come a long way with that. Yeah, we answered that one. Best guess is what's he hiding? Who knows? Well, happiness. I don't know. Success. Talk about it's talk amongst yourselves there, Jake. Come on, man. You're gonna have me do shit and jump like a monkey. Where if I can find it, there it is.
Talk amongst yourselves.
There you go. Phil I Buster. What's up there, Matt? How you doing, Filibuster? Yeah. Filibuster, that's like just to stretch thing out. It's kind of like I'm doing right now, right here on BF Live. I'm Filibuster. I'm just talking shit in between bits. How you doing there? Muddy the water equals obfuscate. It says, jury duties, Jerry Lahane says. Yes.
Duties. Notice how it's spelled.
He said duty. He's like, principled uncertainty. If they are innocent, declare they are obviously guilty and never budge. Keep them there for months. You'll laugh later. And I think that's the problem with that's kind of the thing that Hack Ride was talking about a couple weeks ago on the show, is that he didn't like the fact that randos, the people of his ilk or maybe less than him or whatever, are basically in here kind of judging, basically being the arbiter of his future and judging his innocence or not. So
yeah. Did Stormy just turn into a crazy cat lady or some shit?
No, she's always been that. No. I'm taking that as one of the kids come into the room. So I'm sure she'll be back in a second. Wear reindeer nose and antlers to get off. That could help. Yeah, you go, I'm a Christmas reindeer. I got to work, I do. And do an English accent for no apparent reason. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. All right. Carrie Nee says, well, all come down and watch them. All right. We'll be spectators for Stormy's jury trial. That would be funny. We can kind of be in the gallery and we can kind of.
That'd be funny.
Mess with him. Correct answer. Apparently I got it right.
Oh.
He's hiding his heterosexuality and his happiness. There you go. All right. Cool. Subscribe to Andrew's solo channel. That is Andrew the Giant. You can't see the whole thing. Andrew the Giant 96. 90, the number 96. Fox 5.
Sure can't click on it though.
I thought Bobfuscate was when Levy says he's taking the points but loses anyway. That's a good point, because he's that guy, because he tries to say I can only do the single games, and then he says, and if I pick one, you should already know to pick the opposite game. But then if he wins, he'll say, well, I told you who was going to win. So Bob wins all the way around. That's Bob Levy for sure. Let's see.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'll shut up, Bob. Calm down. Let's see. What do you think, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
All right, I'll get on with it then. Christ. All right. Let's say, I think I'm banned from the list, which is fair. Okay. Oh, from the jury list. Yeah. If you get that much of a reputation, they'll be like, we ain't never calling that fool again. Yeah. Well, I told famously on here that I know my wife, she's been avoiding it because they go with the license and the the car registrations. They kind of pull their jewelry from there. And for whatever reason, her name's not getting put in the hat. Yet I've been like 3 or 4 times. I told her I'm going to tell on her one day just because I'm mad about it. Just jealous about shit. You get away with that shit. All right. Well, we hope you're having a great time here. We still got some. It's 3:00 already. But I'm not done yet. I still got little bits. Hopefully everybody's still willing to hang out. I still got 18 of you here. 18, 20 here. Why don't we do a little feature that I started last week? I got a couple more for you. It's a little thing I like to call BF Live Crazy Advertisements. I call it advertisements. Check this out. That's right. This is advertisements. This is odd, crazy advertising campaigns from the past. Things they used to get away with back in the day that you couldn't get away probably with no longer. And I just like examining how we've changed and how the advertising styles have changed over the years. So in this first ad, you'll see, a lot of sexism you'll notice in a lot of these ads. Apparently, sexism sold big back in those days. If you notice here, now everybody knows by now that you would never buy your wife a vacuum cleaner for your house on purpose as a gift. Like nowadays, you better not ever give me that. Like that's just but back in the day, apparently, this is what you bought your wife, and it says, Christmas morning, she'll be happier with a Hoover. Oh, that sucks. Look at her. She's laying on the floor. Look at her. She's all happy. She got the directions. just get the little lady. Keep her at home with the Hoover.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Ain't that funny? It's just like, it's all, and oddly enough, Stormy, there's a couple more examples of this even more egregious like sexism in some of these ads.
I remember getting a vacuum cleaner being a big deal in my house.
You talking about
what the hell is that?
Well, I know. Oh, this is a mosquito net for back in the day when they used to get the diseases through the mosquito bites.
I thought
no, it's supposed to be. It says it's made of thin nickel plated wire, and it's covered with fine imported and bound silk ribbon. So this is how you kept the malaria away from you back in the day. If you care enough to send the very best, you send a mask. But yeah, talk about the vacuum cleaner. I remember my sister had to make it a thing with my brother-in-law. Like, you better not give me something for the house. Like, her birthday is already the 22nd. Christmas is the 25th, and then he gonna try to hand her a vacuum cleaner. It's like, nah, you gonna get a combo vacuum cleaner gift for Christmas and birthday? That is shitty. So I remember her having to make kind of a big deal about that. So I know that from that, you don't buy women necessarily sexist household appliances as their primary gift. That's the more you know. Those you guys who might have, let's see, look at this, Stormy. This is a sack dress. This is like we want to buy her cheap ass dress. Why spend big money on a high fashion when you can give her the authentic sack for just $1? Made of honest to goodness potato sack. The loveliest female will look like a sack of potatoes. Handsome 2-color print. Man's revenge. A sack full of fun. $1. There you go. The head muffs, they weren't this wasn't that interesting. This is Peter Payne. This is just talking about showing you like how pain is like clobbering you. I like some of the more blatant ones. This one promotes a tie. It says that tie will fix dating problems. Apparently, girls go into hysterics with some kind of rising tie. You could buy some kind of mock tie back in the day to impress the ladies. Here, check this one out, Stormy. I want to know what you think about this as a mother and a parent. Cellophane. So, cellophane got to be a big thing. This thin plastic back in these days, it was like state of the art. So it says cellophane for all of life's problems. And look what it shows here, Stormy.
Oh,
it says,
my goodness.
It says, Mom says, I'm so fresh and so clean. So fresh and so clean. Sometimes. She ought to wrap me in cellophane to keep me that way.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
Scott, not that they'll die of suffocation. Now that's all we're taught is like, you got the pictures like keep your babies away from plastic bags, and you get little depictions of babies, smothering themselves. Yeah. Well, here they're keeping the babies fresh back in the day.
That's hilarious. Oh, it's so strange though how times have changed, because that would be like,
so
I don't know, people would really get mad about that now.
And it says everything is best at its best in cellophane. Cellophane keeps things clean. Cellophane keeps things fresh. Cellophane lets you see what you buy by DuPont. Cellophane. Put your kid in it today. Look at that. And he's wrapped up in it. Airtight, probably dying.
Wow.
Yeah.
When cellophane, when you breathe in, does it like suction?
Yeah, you're essentially in a vacuum. Yeah, if that's truly airtight, that kid is in a vacuum, and he might not have made it through this photo shoot. I don't know.
No.
Well, do you have something on that, Scott?
I was going to say that nowadays you couldn't do that because somebody would back up their kid and then blame it on the article I read.
Very much so. Very much so. And this here, it says cola, the wonder medicine for a better start in life. Start cola earlier. Come on, man. Rot them teeth right out of their skull.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
How soon is too soon? Look, there's a sody guy right there.
You're drinking it right now.
Scott, you're the sody guy. Yeah. You have that, or
Yeah.
the father would hand us the little beer cans when we were younger and let us drink the bottom of his beer can or whatever. But how soon is too soon? Not soon enough. Laboratory tests over the last few years have proven the babies who start drinking soda during that early formative period have a much higher chance of gaining acceptance and fitting in during those awkward preteen and teen years. So do yourself a favor. Do your child a favor. Start them on a strict regimen of sodas and other sugary carbonated beverages right now for a lifetime of guaranteed happiness. Yeah. Scott, you was all about this. You'd be all about that, wouldn't you?
I think my mom must have read that article because I think I had soda in my baby bottle.
There you go. There you go. And that was brought to you by the Soda Pop Board of America, which is apparently based in Chicago, Illinois. So I just thought that's interesting how they're promoting the early start of sugar usage and carbonated drinks with children back in the day. Let's see, there was a mustache trainer. You know, I'll give you a ride on that later. Let me see. Butter. Oh, butter. There you go. Good and good for you. Your nutrition tip. Butter is slippery. That's why we eat as much as possible to lubricate our arteries and veins. Ooh, we've learned something about trans fats, haven't we? Straight fats, trans fats. I like this one. Here you go. Now, this is for something healthy, but look at the depiction they use on it. There's no words for this. Look at this. It's celery, Stormy. And look, if you notice the detail on the book, it looks like a stalk of celery shoving a toothbrush up a man's ass.
Whoa.
To let you know the colon cleansing properties of celery. How about that?
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Just go in the store and just shove that toothbrush right up your ass and just clean it out. There you go.
He looks like
How
he's
about
enjoying it.
Yeah, he does. I think probably enjoying a little too much.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Ray, calm down. Let's see. Yeah, so if you want something healthy, there you go. And then we've seen some of these before.
Gosh.
The Gillette baby razors, they were so safe that they were showing you that a child could handle it. Because yeah, those Wilkinsons and those razor blades back in the day my father had, there's some serious shit. But this was Gillette's first safety razor. So there you go. That's just one set of the ads. Let's see, I got a couple more for you. Here we go. We got more advertisements, BF Live. I know we're after the 3 o'clock hour here, but I want to finish up the content I have, doing a little extended show since I won't probably see you. Stormy, I was talking about Christmas and how Monday is our normal day for BF Live, but I might not be here next Monday because I want to keep my marriage intact. So
Yeah,
I don't want to be on air at 12 noon during the day in the middle of everything. So I might do something later tonight. I don't know if you would be available, whoever would, but I might do some BF Live, or maybe me and Chris will sneak on and do some replayables real late on Christmas night. So Christmas night, if you're bored, check your local YouTube listings, check Twitter and all. You'll probably see us out there. So let's see.
Yeah.
Keep her where
I
she.
was thinking next year, maybe around Christmas. If we remember this, we probably won't. But it's too late for this idea. But doing a gag gift exchange between all of us on the show would be funny.
That could be interesting.
Live, I think it would be fun.
It could be. Since you brought up gift, I'll shout out what happened to me yesterday. I got something in the mail yesterday. I look at it, and it's a llama ornament. For those of you who watch Replayables, Chris Abels has associated llama time with that's our little bathroom break. So I didn't know, because Shawnee threatened to send a gift. I didn't know it was ended up being from Chris and Liz Abel. So thanks, Chris and Liz, for sending me a nice little ornament with a llama. I got it on my tree. Very cool. Nice. So I appreciate that. So since you brought up gifts, it reminded me of that. All right, in our next BF Live advertisements, where we go back and look at old crazy ad campaigns from back in the day, this one is sexist and offensive vintage ads that would never fly today. 1940 and 1980. This first one says, keep her where she belongs. And it shows a shoe. Okay. Here you go. So to go further on, look at this down here, Stormy. I know you'll appreciate this one. It's nice to have a girl around your house. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
It says in the print, you might not be able to read, it says, though she was a tiger lady, our hero didn't have to fire a shot to floor her. After one look at his Mr. Leg slacks, she was ready to have him walk all over her. What the?
Oh my gosh.
Shit. So I guess she must really like those slacks, man.
Oh
sexy
my
time.
That's funny.
And they're made of Dacron nylon. That's right. Now look, in this one, this caring husband comes home from work and he tries to comfort his wife, who was home all day preparing a meal, and he says, "Don't worry, darling, you didn't burn the beer." See, so all is not lost. She might have not have made a great dinner for him, and he's reasonable. You know, he didn't smack her, didn't bitch slap her, or nothing. He says, "Look, honey, least the beer's good. Just give me my beer.
Yeah,
So that's a
she's
Schlitz
crying
ad,
'cause
right?
She fucked up dinner.
Yeah, he was going to ass whoop. Please don't whoop my ass. Don't whoop my 50s ass. But there you go. Schlitz. That's before the malt liquor bowl. So there you go. I like this one. And this is good to know. This is a more you know, guys. Is it always illegal to kill a woman? Question mark. Yeah, I'm going to say it is. Is it always illegal? I'm telling you, this is where men's minds were back in the day. This is a Pitney
Who's
Bowes.
the exception to that?
Who's that?
What women would be the exception to that? I wonder.
Yeah, right. Is it illegal? Yeah, and then, but this was the ad for a Pitney Bowes postage meter, basically. And I didn't read. For 6 months, I bend ears of the home office to get a postage meter. I win. Then the only good, fast, dependable, honest to Greg stenographer. I got it. Yeah, this doesn't really tell you anything about it. I thought it would, but I just thought that was kind of interesting where it pondered the question, is it always illegal? Like sometimes it's not, right? Is it always?
That's funny.
So there you go. And this is to sell things. They're like, yeah, I've always wanted to kill that bitch too. I relate to that. And then of course, last week we talked about the ones where doctors famously promoting the benefits of smoking. This one was for Kellogg's Pep. This is when they put vitamins in everyday items like donuts and things of this nature. Now look at this one.
Oh.
Now she's about to get that ass whooping. If your husband ever finds out you're not store testing for fresher coffee, gonna whoop that ass. Oh my god, look at this. For get Chase Sanborn coffee if you don't want your husband to abuse you. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Whoop that, Stormy. You're gonna need to get an ass whooping. You don't get the folders right. See?
Oh my gosh.
So there you go. Pressure pack. Chase Sanborn. Whoop that ass. And on and on. But there was a couple. Oh, I'll show you this one last one because I think I remember this one. Show her it's a man's world. And look at this. She's like on the floor groveling with a tray of food.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
I hope you're taking notes on all this, Stormy.
I am. I have my notepad right here.
It's a Van Heusen Man's World Ties. That's an ad for ties. And here's another great one about the benefits of sugar. It says, why we have the youngest customers in the business. Nothing does it like 7-Up. So yeah, kids drinking it, sexist ads, sugar ads, you get it, smoking. It was crazy. It was the Wild West. Oh shit, here we go. All right. I think I got one more. I got one more for you.
Anthony Zinhauser would love this segment.
Would he?
I think. Remember the men are talking with the women and
that's true. I forgot about that. I don't know how many. Yeah, I was AFK. Is there a no filter show later?
Yes, there is at 5 Eastern. Yes.
There you go. There's a KB. Look, Principal Uncertainty. KB. No. What's up? Principal Uncertainty. Best wishes for Christmas, guys. My son is calling me. Big love from Ireland. Well, thank you for checking in. Thank you for checking in from the Emerald Isle. I hope you have a blessed and Merry Christmas with your family. And please come back again to BF Live. Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Where did Bobby Nick go? Did he say bye or am I crazy?
I don't know. He's not backstage right now, Stormy, so I can't say that I know for sure.
Just making sure.
Thank you for pointing that out because I've been clicking on other shit.
Yeah,
come on back, Bobby.
Maybe he was stuck.
It is after 3:00 though. I know I'm keeping everybody a little later, but there's still 17 people in here enjoying this.
Yeah.
So I hope for as long as you can stay around. I got another thing to do. Let's see. Here's another one. I guess we're just having a lot of extra fun and conversation today because it's well past the 3:00 hour here on the East Coast of the United States. Please like, share, and subscribe. BF Live. You are watching and or listening to episode 30 of BF Live. Thanks for everybody that's helped get me to this point. This one, we've learned about the DDT drug, about the spray that they used to put on chemicals back in the day. And we've learned, of course, we learned after the fact that it wasn't best thing for us to be maybe having in us, and it killed a lot of the bees and things of this nature. You understand? So this one, it actually says DDT is good for me, and it has music notes to it. So I thought this was kind of interesting. And then it also goes on to say within this ad, it says, diet hint, sugar might just be the willpower you need to curb your appetite. Wait a minute. There was a lot of confusing things going on back in those dietary days when they were trying to sell you diets or sell you things. And here you see for pep and vigor, vitamin donuts. So these were donuts, some of those pep things. And then here's another thing a lot of people are familiar with is Ovaltine. Or I drink Yoo-Hoo personally. I like Yoo-Hoo. I'm a Yoo-Hoo guy. You can judge me if you want. Ovaltine, Remember, I always told you I don't eat fruits and vegetables. So my mother was big on Ovaltine or finding other ways to get shit into me. And she would give me Ovaltine, and it smelled like ground up vitamins with a little bit of chocolate in it. It smelled like a medicine bottle when I opened up, Scott. You ever have Ovaltine back in the day, Scott?
No, I never drink that shit.
Yeah, I do, because I didn't eat nothing else, so my mother would try to put some Ovaltine in me, and it would taste like ground up vitamins.
I think Grandma just stuck to Coca-Cola.
Yeah, you got the pure shit right here. Yeah. Now, talk about what we've learned over the years. We've learned now about the terrible things that can happen when you're exposed to lead paint and the fumes if they eat the chips or if they're even exposed to the fumes. But back in these days, it wasn't known. So this was Dutch Boy's Lead Party, a paint book for girls and boys. Yeah. There you go. So they were promoting the use of lead paint in the lead family right here. So there you go.
Wow.
All right. And I think I'll stop that one. I think I made my point with that segment, and we can wrap that one up. That was our little segment this week of BF Live's advertisements. All right. I know I'm stretching. I know I'm keeping around people after the 3 o'clock hour, but I got 17, 20 of you in here. We're having a lot of fun. Nobody's ran away yet. So let's just finish up strong with what I prepared, and we'll get on with things. He's a narcissist. I don't have that clip yet, Jake. What's up, buddy? Good night from Australia.
Oh, that's a clip.
Thank you for checking in, Purple 80.
I didn't understand that.
Have a very blessed. Which one? The good night from Australia?
The narcissist one.
Oh yeah. That's a
clip.
That's a clip.
What is he talking about?
That was a clip he said it about. Because he's a narcissist. And so Shuli drops that one on the shows. Good night from Australia. Thank you. Have a blessed Merry Christmas down under. Pauper 80 with the love, with the heart. What's going on from Mr. Blue Sky? Matt says keep going. We're doing it. Okay. There you go. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for the feedback, buddy. Let's see. I ran through the smoke of mosquito sprayers in the 60s. DDT. Oh, we're starting to put some pieces together now, Jerry. I'm putting some things together about you, bro. I'm just saying. Let's see. Matt, vitamin donuts, probably not much worse than most cereals. Yeah, just sugary good foods that they just infused. They just shot a bunch of vitamins in. I remember back in the day, there were some cereals where you would open the box and you would get that heavy, I would at least get that heavy vitamin smell out of it, Scott. You ever recall that?
No,
never cared.
Good. It smelled good to me. I didn't care, I guess. I don't know.
It smelled like sugary goodness. It smelled like heart disease and sugary goodness. Well, yeah, just like the early ad says, the sugar's good for you. You know, Scott, I told you I don't eat fruits and vegetables, so I've had an oversensitive palate, I guess. When I would smell, I'd be like, I smell vitamins. You can't fool me, shit like that. What's up?
Yeah, I used to like to, after the cereal was gone, that cereal dust that would settle in the bottom. And
you like that?
Cereal dust?
Yeah. I never liked it, like, because it would cloud up my milk if I had too much dust. Heavy art, Mr. Blue Sky is saying. Cool. There you go. All right. Let's do this one last thing and then do some internet Shyt. How about that? I got some stuff for you with that. So let's do it. Booyah. Got friends still joining us. There's 21 of you in here. This is the midday hang. This is how we do. I'm checking my messages, see if anybody hit my PayPal yet. Hint, hint, hint. Oh, yes, I did too. Let's see. Somebody hit me up. Now you want me to put my password in? Son of a bitch. And I just changed it last night too. I hate when they do that stuff, Stormy.
I do too, but because you changed it might be a reason why too.
Yeah. Let me see. Last night while I'm
I have the face recognition thing on my phone, so it saves me if I'm using my phone to have to put my password in every time. But if I ever die and somebody has a picture of me or something, they could probably get all my stuff.
Well, that might be safe too. My wife tried to do the fingerprint recognition one time, and we were around the pool, and her mother called her on the phone, and she was so waterlogged she couldn't get her phone to work.
Oh no!
Her phone was like, "No, fuck you." So you literally have to wait for your skin to go back to normal. So that's a more you know kind of thing. So make sure it's something that won't get too physically altered. So from that point on, she's used passcodes to get in there, Stormy. The face recognition might be a good thing. Hey, Dave Daffler, thank you for another $30, bro. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much for hitting me up. And anyone who I didn't recognize as I'm trying to multitask here, I always like to reach out after the show. I see Sunday Jenna sent me $6. Thank you to the lovely Sunday Jenna and Joe. Merry Christmas. I'm multitasking. You get the bell. My phone fills up with more notifications during this than any other time in my day. So my phone is packed right now. But I certainly appreciate it. It's a great problem to have. I love and appreciate all of you. So let's do these little quick bits of internet shite and let's get these people on down the road and let's get on.
Go before that because I've got to go get a kid from school. I left her at for the rest of the day after the party, and I got to go pick her up.
Okay, well, I'll hold your dad hostage. Thank you for joining us, Stormy. I know I'll be seeing you online, but I'll wish you official Merry Christmas here on BF Live, and thanks for everything you have done, helping me up with coffee and pods.
Screen share something really quick so Dad sees it, because I know he's been asking about something.
All right,
if I can get
let's do that real quick.
We're doing it.
Okay.
Doing it.
Boom. Oh.
For Thursday on No Filter.
Marissa Sparkle.
I've seen you throwing her name around and checking. Let's get Marissa Sparkle on. Let's get her on. And Scott's been out there socializing. Scott is famous for going out and other podcasts and having a lot of fun and socializing in a fun way and interacting and carrying on. And I guess he's got Marissa's attention. And Marissa Sparkle is going to be the special guest on No Filter with Andrew and Friends this Thursday, coming up in a couple days, 7:30 Eastern Time, right here on YouTube/No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Marissa Sparkle. You'll see all the guys on there. There you go, Stormy. So thank you for joining us. Like I said, it's coming up on a year since we started Coffee and Pods, and you helped me with that, and you helped me with this, and I appreciate everything. I look forward to doing for many more years with all of you. So have a great day,
awesome.
and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and I'll check in with you guys later, but I got to go grab this brat.
Go get him. Go get them brats. All right, thank you, Stormy. There goes the lovely Stormy. Appreciate it. I really didn't think she would check in today, but she always surprises me with that. And Scott, I'm gonna hold you hostage for the rest of this. All right?
I'm good. I'm there for the rest to the end.
Cool, man. All right. I gotta pee, but I'm having fun doing this. So let's do it. All right. So let's do some internet shite. This is where I find like cool pictures, articles, you name it, whatever's cool and funky on the internet. And I go, if it hits a nerve, I got to show this on the internet. So this one, I like, this one's pretty cool, Scott. This is like a big balloon or a big ball that's filled up with water. And you might be familiar with the water tension. You know, the tension of the balloon holds the water in place for a certain amount of time. So what they do is he's going through this balloon with a grinder, and they do it at such a speed where you'll actually see he catches water with the grinder before the water dissipates while the tension is still holding it up. So look at that. That's like milliseconds. The water is still there. And look, he's getting a grind on that water. Show it one more time. Look at that. So the balloon goes away. The tension's still there. And he's grinding that shit. So I just thought that was pretty impressive. It not only looks cool, but you have to have some really good timing to get that. Yes, Jerry Lahane. There you go. And that's my first piece of internet shite. Yeah, Jerry. It has, bro. It has, bro. I called you like a toy. Yes, bro. Oh, I see Bobby Nick's backstage now. Look at this. Hey. We're doing it. I didn't even notice you dropped out right away, Bobby Nick, because I got all the bells and whistles going here, so I didn't see you backstage.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good, brother.
So yeah, so I like that one. It has that kind of water tension. You know, I like cool things.
Where's Stormy?
Stormy had to check out. She, of course, it's well after the 3:00 hour here on the East Coast of the United States of America. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. BF Live. I love doing this, and I want to do it for years to come. So help get me monetized. So I can make some monies doing this. So I'd appreciate that. Yeah, she had to go pick up her daughter, Scott, because it's Bobby Nick, because it's well after the 3:00 hour. Well, we're not having fun yet, but she left her kid at school, so that's a thing. So let's see. All right. So we showed that balloon with the water tension. I thought it was pretty cool. And our next piece of internet shite, let's see. Bobby had issues getting into StreamYard today when he did my show. Okay, well.
It was insane. I don't know why the site would not load for me. Whatever I did. I had to restart my computer, and then it loaded. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get on BF Live today. It's like,
I
what
think the
what's
problem is
going
you're
on?
still using dial-up, maybe. I don't know.
No, I got a pretty good internet connection, but it was weird because like my YouTube was working, every other site was working, but StreamYard for me. So I don't know what was going on there, but
It does happen. Yeah, I did have. I had issues with something. I had to refresh or sign in multiple times too. I've had my issues. All right, some of you people, especially you guys, and especially you Stern fans, might recall this story. I'll read kind of the whole thing because it's just two little simple paragraphs, and you all get it when I'm done. It says, on April 1st in 2001, Hooters, the famous chicken wing restaurant, they held a beer sales contest for its employees, offering a Toyota as the grand prize.
Yeah.
One employee, Jody Berry, excelled in sales and won the contest. However, instead of receiving a car, she was given a Toyota. Dumb bitch you are. Lost you did. With a note claiming the contest was an April Fool's joke. Haha, motherfucker. Well, not very funny because Barry sued Gulf Coast Wings Incorporated, the Hooters corporate owner, for breach of contract and fraudulent misrepresentation in 2002. Barry and the company reached a settlement, with Barry receiving an undisclosed amount of money. Her attorney, David Knoll, stated that the settlement would allow Barry to purchase any Toyota she desired. So y'all remember that one? I think they talked about it on Stern, right? I thought the one I heard, Scott, unless I'm fantasizing, I thought it was like a titty bar or something. But at any rate, it was a competition. And they said, "Hey, you're gonna win a Toyota."
Yeah.
And it was literally, it wasn't a car. They were like, "Oh, gee, a Toyota." I'm like, no, dumb bitch you are. You want a toy, no car. So, yeah. 2001, 2002, the lawsuit was settled. So that was a famous story from back in the day. Let's see. Can I get he's a narcissist? You can get a live one. He's a narcissist. I'll have to get that copy, Jake. Send that to me, Jake. Send me your copy. Yes, Jerry. We all kind of remember this one. Guys, you like that little play on words about Toyota, Guess you got to read how it's like written out. Toyota. Not a car. Lest anyone think it's a car. It's for a motherfucking toy. So let's see. All right. And another cool piece of internet shite, just cool shit that I find when I'm out here on the internet. I found this. I thought this was cool, especially in light that it's Thanksgiving, wrong holiday. It's Christmas. This is someone who took Lego, building a Lego packaging factory with Lego. So you'll notice that it'll wrap these like a gift wrapping machine out of Lego. I thought this was cool, and I figured I'd share it with you. Look at this. Since we don't need the music. Copyright. I know, Jake. Calm down. Yeah, I would say. She did have resting Yoda face. There you go. I won't play the music lest anyone think there's a copyright issue. But look at this. It's putting the Legos through. They use all Lego motors, apparently, and moving Lego parts to create a Lego gift wrapping machine. So I thought that was kind of neat for the time. I think many of us would like to have this. I'm a terrible gift wrapper. I always make the ones that you could probably throw. Like if it's too much paper on the ends, I don't cut it short. I just make these real long flappy ends and put it down. It's almost like a baby's ass diaper or something. Like a padded diaper for a baby's ass.
If I'm gonna get someone a present, I just buy one of those fucking gift bags.
Well, those are great, man. Those are great now that they've come along, Bob. But I would just take whatever paper we had and just use too much of it. And yeah, they be padded. You could like almost drop them some bitches on the end. They pass a little test like that, You could get away with that shit. So I thought that was pretty cool. This was pretty neat. It's about 1:43. We don't need to watch the whole thing, but you get the hint. There you go. Look at it. It's dropping off the gift right there, wrapped. Bam, like that. There you go. That's another piece of internet shite for today. Hopefully, if you can wrap gifts, maybe you can make yourself one of them. Jake Huston says, I don't have a copy of that sound drop. They didn't send me. They don't send me any of the sound drops that they use of mine. Joe, I want my sound drops. And Joe, I know you're watching. Wait a minute. Oh, I'll tell you where you can get them. If you are a fan of the Shuley Network and such content, you can probably catch them coming up at 4 o'clock with their afternoon Uncle Rico show. We'll try to wrap up before then. But Jake or anyone else, when you join, if you're a member of those channels, you get a Discord link. And in that Discord link, the people are awesome. And they got all of these sound drops in there, Jake. There are hundreds and hundreds of sound drops in the Discord for the Shuley show. So if you're a fan of that, or if you want to like to play around and talk with people after these shows are on, join the Shuley Network, get that Discord link, go in there where the members only are, hang out and have fun with us. There you go. Look at that. Hi, Jake. There you go. You're getting the love from the lovely Sunday Jenna. There you go. Okay. Let's see what else I got for you. I'll skip that one. Okay, I got to show you this guy because this shit just make me laugh, and I love. That's kind of what we're about. I'll do this last thing. So I like to go, like I said, with Internet Shyt. One of the best things I like to do is I like to go on and find just anything that kind of makes me laugh or react and have an interesting reaction to. I like to think that maybe everybody else would kind of be into it too. So let me find my place here, and I'm going to show you some cool ass videos of this kid, this viral kid online. If I can find my spot. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. I had a spot and I can't find it, so I bet you. I could probably start off anywhere. All right, I'll start off here. Let me show you that. So this kid is Corbin Millette, and he's a famous kind of streamer and YouTuber, and he is famous for making alterations to his parents' house and just totally fucking with his parents and doing crazy shit. So I'm going to show you this. Check this out. I'll show you a series of his shorts. This is Corbin Millette. His name is. This is called Replacing My Parents' TV.
Replacing My Parents' TV with a new one.
Dude, are you out of your fucking mind? Dude, come in, please.
Calm down. I got two new ones. I got two new ones. I got two new ones. I got one. I got one. You don't do that. Right. I have a brand new one. I already have it. Thanks, babe.
Watch this shit.
Yeah. Say thank you.
Replacing my parents' TV. Thank you.
Covering my dad in pickles.
How about this one?
Covering my dad in pickles.
Let's see what else we got.
What the hell? You out of fucking mind?
Putting a water bottle. Replacing my dad's whiskey with soy sauce.
Fucking hate soy sauce, man.
I didn't mention this, but I also dumped out his mouthwash and replaced it with hot dog water.
Oh.
It's good.
Replacing my dad's whiskey.
No, he's got a U-Haul and everything. Hey, man. Where's my... Hold on. Let me call you back. Where's my shit? That's my couch.
All of your stuff is in the U-Haul. I'm here.
Why is my stuff in the U-Haul? My house. No. I don't know. When we said you were going.
Who's got a U-Haul full of stuff right now, though?
Better not be all of my shit in there. That better not be all my shit.
Oh my god.
This is all this kid does is stays home all day.
What's he doing? Bro, he's taking the where's he going?
Kicking my parents out of their house.
Oh my god, I see.
Replacing my
we go the right way.
Treating my dad like a kid.
Don't touch that fucking remote.
You better go up there and clean.
Treating my dad like a kid. Replacing my parents' water with vodka.
Get a nice drink of water. Right? This is only funny because it ain't my kid.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Damn it! What the hell's the matter with you? Are you fucking...
Replacing my parents' orange juice with vodka and cheese.
Vodka and cheese.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Can't I just eat my fucking breakfast?
Oh no.
Replacing my parents, putting my dad on a billboard.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck?
He said,
Did you know about
I kicked out of my.
with that billboard?
My kid kicked us out of the
You can't take
house.
a fucking house from me, dumbass. You know what a deed is to a house? You know how to get a mortgage? No, you don't know shit because you're a dumbass kid. Now get that the fuck off of there. How much did that even cost? How did you get that up there? I'm gonna call the cops. I'll call the cops. It's coming down. It's coming down.
Putting my dad on a billboard. Covering my parents' kitchen in bread.
You better get rid.
Covering my parents'
Good lord.
What's up?
covering my replacing my parents' vodka with water.
No, look, when ain't enough, Scott. It's not enough. He got hit. He's got to hit it up. Like that ain't my taste. I didn't put enough in.
What the fuck, man? What you do with my vodka? It's fucking water. Cool fuck.
Filling my parents' kitchen with packing peanuts.
No, he's like.
You're a fucking.
Filling my parents' kitchen with rubber ducks.
Oh God!
Squeaking.
Filling my parents' kitchen with
we did that. Was it?
filling my putting a car boot on my dad's truck.
Recently, parking's been a big issue between me and my dad.
That's my driveway, not yours. You keep your fucking car.
So I figured I'd settle it.
Dude, what the fuck? I've got an appointment.
Pay the ticket.
Putting a car boot, wrapping my dad's truck as a gift for his birthday.
Be late. Grandma's already there. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You put this shit on my trunk. How much did that cost? Huh? You could have spent some money on something else, like a card, maybe. Huh? Hugs are free. Hugs are free. You know, you gotta do some dumb shit like this. There's no fucking time for this fucking bullshit, man. Damn. Fucking asshole. You're not coming to buy breakfast.
Wrapping my dad's truck. Covering my parents' kitchen in red Solo cups.
Couple more guys.
Red Solo Cup.
Oh, other songs.
I fill you up.
Who do you think you are, Toby?
Covering my replacing my parents' fridge with a Pac-Man machine.
What the fuck are you doing? Where's my fridge? I know it's missing, obviously. Why is this thing in here? Get it the fuck out. I'm not gonna like it. And your mom sure the hell isn't gonna like it. You told me that.
Yeah, I want to show some of the ones with the mom. Because mom gets it too. He's lying.
Filling my parents' kitchen with pumpkins.
He did the monster mash.
Why is there tape on my cabinet? Why are they bulging? You better not put nothing back in there. I'm You know, if you're gonna ruin my Jello and put vodka in it, at least learn how to make a decent Jello shot, dude. That shit's disgusting.
Putting a breathalyzer in my dad's truck.
How could I possibly be inconspicuous?
What the fuck is this thing? You're fucking high on bad shit, dude. If you think
he can't start it.
If I have to blow into this motherfucker to start my truck, I'm beating your ass.
He's got to blow it to fucking start doing shit.
Jesus.
You better get this shit out of my fucking truck.
Putting a breathalyzer, filling my parents' kitchen with marshmallows.
We've seen variations of this trick.
Corbin, if you're standing behind me with that camera, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit.
Going camping in my parents' living room.
This motherfucker's grilling. Look, imagine coming home from work every day. This kid obviously gets paid enough money to do this.
What the fuck are you doing? Get this the fuck out of here! What? What do you mean you can't get this shit out of here? Why are you always fucking around? No! I don't fucking shit. Fucking asshole. This shit.
Filling my dad. Juggling S3X.
Trying to find the ones with
waking
the
up my dad.
Oh, this was
waking up my dad by playing the drums. Waking up my.
Let's see. We did the Jello one. Playground. Oh, here's a good one. These are some with mom. I hope you're having fun. I got a couple more to play.
Yeah.
People seem like love him. Puts a water fountain in his house. Installs it. What? That one didn't. The sound went away.
Filling my.
Maybe that one don't have sound. Must not. Mounts it on there.
Like
you can't hear the reaction, but then
Filling my
he goes
parents'
on.
drinking fountain with fruit punch.
So in my last video, I put a drinking fountain in my parents' house, and my dad loved it. And you guys kept telling me to put fruit punch in there, so that's what I did.
Is this fruit punch?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You guys know that my son hooked up this drinking fountain in my house, right? Yeah, but what you don't know is it dispenses fruit punch, motherfucker. You ain't got one of them in your house. I know damn well you ain't got one of them in your house.
Filling my parents, putting a keg in my parents' house.
Last week, I put a water fountain in my parents' house, and my mom hated it. She said if I didn't move it, by the time she got home, I was kicked out. So I grabbed this fancy little end table, put the keg on it, look at that form. And then I tapped the keg, and then she came home.
Corbin, come on. This is not happening again. It's not happening every day. What is that?
It's a keg, of course. Is it better than the water fountain?
No.
Do you want some?
Putting a keg in my parents' house.
Last week,
Putting a bar in my parents' house.
Last week I put a keg in my parents' house, and my mom was not happy. And I thought to myself, okay, maybe she's right. Nobody just wants a keg sitting in their house. But who doesn't want a bar? So I went out, bought this bar. I even put signs up. I put the keg back there, grabbed some wine, grabbed some vodka.
Just the fucking
then they
dining
came
room.
home.
Let's see what Dad thinks.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. What do we got on draft?
As you can see, my dad loved it, but my mom...
It's freaking Halloween. Like, Corbin, I knew you were lying. It's not funny. God.
Do you want a drink?
No.
Putting a tire swing in my parents' house.
I'm gonna be honest, I just thought it'd be really funny to put a tire swing in my parents' ceiling. Plus, tire swings are dope, and who wouldn't want a tire swing in their house?
Imagine being the parent, Scott, and coming home to this every day.
What, it gets a little cold out? You gotta bring it outside toys in?
You wanna
Really? In the living room? Come on, man. I watch TV there.
You wanna try it?
Hell yeah. Woo! Give me a spin!
It's like a wrecking ball.
Your mom's gonna freak out.
You have got to be kidding me. Corbin.
What? You wanna try it?
No.
Covering my parents. Putting a hot tub in my parents' house.
My parents have been talking about getting a hot tub, and being the great son I am, I figured I'd just go and buy them one. Not only buy them one, put it in their living room, because it's cold out. Who wants to use a hot tub when it's cold out? So I set it up and waited for them to come home. At least try it.
He got us a hot tub. He got us a hot
He's in it. Dad's in it with the sunglasses.
Turning my parents.
Barbershop was good. Dance pole. It was a real.
Putting a football field in my parents' house.
First thing I had to do was get everything out of that living room.
How many times has this
Then I
kid
got
moved
my
his
turf,
furniture out of his
rolled
living
that
room?
all out, flattened it out, got my spray paint. I'm not the best artist, but I made it work. Got the field goal post set up, and my parents came home.
Oh, this is gonna be better than beating you in Madden on Xbox. Yeah, give me some pads. Give me some pads. Son, touchdown. Yeah, in your face. In your face.
Wrapping my parents' house as a Christmas gift.
It's officially Christmas time, and what better way to start off the old St. Nick holiday season than wrapping the entire house in Christmas wrapping paper? So I got 20 rolls, and after 8 hours, I finally got the job finished right before my parents got home from work.
Corbin, are you kidding me? No. What the? Move.
Oh.
I
Move.
spent all goddamn day cleaning for you to fuck this shit up. Corbin.
Wrapping my parents. Putting a urinal in my parents' dining room.
I think I'm at the end of that. That was a lot of them. I shared enough anyway. You get the idea. That young man's name is Corbin Millette, and he harasses and terrorizes his family doing those kind of things virally. What's up, Scott?
It must be nice to be able to finance that.
Well, obviously the kid's done so good and he's gone so viral. He never goes out and works. I think he probably gets a lot of hits, and he basically sits there and gets paid to do that, bro. So I only showed you a portion of that. So if you're ever on YouTube, is Corbin, Corbin Millette, Millett, I believe it is. Corbin Millette. He is a viral kid, and you see, and you can see you guys had some good laughs there. I will sit there and watch 20 of them at a time and laugh my ass off at that kid. That's funny shit. It's only funny because it's not my kid. Let's see. All right, let's pull this train to the station finally, because we've done like an extra hour today. I want to thank Bobby Nick for joining me and leaving and coming back. I want to thank Stormy. I want to thank Scott Fitzpatrick for being here the whole time. Thanks for joining this extended session. We still got 18 of the chat family. Happy chat family in here. Coming up at the top of the hour, go over to the Shuley Network and check out the guys, Bob Levy and Mike Morse and Shuley Agar. And sometimes Anthony Zenhauser, if you can make the afternoons. Check out the Afternoon Uncle Rico. You can go subscribe over there. Be part of that Discord if you want. We get a couple of these. Look at Bone Loads loves it. He's saying, haha, it's funny shit. David Bybee, our friend, checking in. That's some good shit, BF. I'm going to have to remember some of those. Another great show. Thanks for David Bybee. Thanks for all your positive words. Scott's friend, David Bybee. My dad would have killed me. What an asshole with the drums. Yeah, that's a good one. Cut of the Jib says, just got done from work, and I see 3 of my favorite people are still going. We're doing it. We're still going. We're doing it. Oh.
We're doing it.
Yeah, man, we're still at it. We're about to pull this train to the station, though. We went a little long because we had a Stormy joined us late, so we extended, and we're having good, fun conversations. And I showed you this crazy kid, Corbin Millette, doing some crazy shit with his parents. Matt saying that Cut of the Jib, What about me? Oh, he can't see you, Matt. I'll give him the answer on that one. He says he can see. He can see us. He can't see you, Matt. Thanks for joining us as well, Matt. There you go. Please, if you haven't already utilized the links, go ahead. There's the link right there. You can click on those to subscribe to No Filter with Andrew and Friends. I want to thank everybody that already did donate through PayPal and Venmo. Thank you, Terry Nee. Thank you, Dave Daffler. Thank you, Sunday Jenna. Thank you, everybody. You're one of them too, Matt. How are things your way? Jib-esque, and Matt talking back. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good and staying safe at Jib. Let's see. I just subbed to Corbin. There you go. That's how we do it. We all get to know, interested, and help each other and subscribe and keep everybody's shit going. So that was good shit. Sunday Jen is still with us saying, fun show, guys. Have to run. See you later, BF in the chat. You know it. I'll see you over there. I'm going to go take this pee I've been waiting for and smoke that weed that won't smoke itself, and I'll be right over there. I feel bad for the mother. Yeah, I wanted to get some of the ones with the mother reaction because you can see Dad played along. He liked some of them except for when you messed with his vodka, but Mom wasn't down with none of it. I couldn't find one where the mother went, okay, you got me. I like this. I couldn't find one. So there you go. So kids, a lot of free time. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, David, I think that he probably did it a couple times and it caught on and he got viral. And then all of a sudden, these young kids get viral and they get paid for staying home and doing this shit, bro. And because he has so many videos, I have to think that that's what's going on with this young man right here, Corbin Millette. I'd love to have him a viral punk. You son of a bitch. You, when I get my hand on you, you little bastard. Yeah, but he's a funny punk, Jerry. And he's funny because he's not our punk and we don't have to clean up the mess afterwards. So.
Well, you know, he kind of
wouldn't be so funny.
Exactly, but you know, he kind of reminds me of well, I guess Tom Green did it a lot differently.
Yeah, Tom Green.
He did kind of
painted the hood of his parents' car with the sluts and all that stuff. It was great.
Yeah, the slut mobile. That was fucking awesome.
Tom Green, yeah, he was one of those first guys, Bobby. Nick, you're right. He's one of those first guys that kind of made that transition from the zany Canadian, public access dude to kind of became more of a viral thing. And he really made like doing those kind of a bits a thing when you first saw the Tom Green show here in the United States, at least for us, Bobby Nick. I know you probably had a little Tom Green before you made it down here to the States.
Oh, for a long time, yeah, and then. Yeah,
I knew him when MTV picked up on him and did the Tom Green show.
Yeah, MTV picked him up, and then he was gone from Canada. It sucked, but
and I saw he did a show, a podcast recently with his father in a barn. It was like two guys in a barn or podcast from the barn. So Tom Green, he's still out there. Oh, look at Cutting Edge checking in like he's reading my mind. Tom Green now has a podcast and he is like a different dude now. He is living off the land. Yeah, it's called Off 100%. The Grid or In the Barn and Off the Grid. And he has his father on the one I saw and Raising Animals in the Woods. Tom Green, yeah, I mean, he's been all over the place. Who married Drew Barrymore? I mean, this guy has had a whirlwind ever since after he became famous, Bobby Nick.
Testicular cancer, I believe.
Testicular cancer, yeah. He also only has one ball, I think.
I only have one testicle.
Well, he's got something in common. We'll have to have the one ball duo on the show. But thank you, everybody. If I don't see you again, I'll probably be out there. We do Wednesday. We do replayables, 8 o'clock Eastern time, midweek freaks. I think we're really going to need it this week because in a couple days, people are really going to be pulling their hair out of their head and just wanting to get the holidays and be over. So if you need a pause in the middle of the week, join us at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Shuley Network 2 for Replayables. It's a fun, interactive chat video show where we drink, smoke, and laugh and joke. So I'll see you there. But for the BF Live people, I might not see you till a special night one next week. So for everybody that joins me every week and has helped me through this first year of finding my way through podcasting, supporting me with just words of support or actual money or just what have you, or just participating and being here, I want to thank you and I really appreciate it all. And I'm just getting started, y'all. So I want to wish you a Merry Christmas if I don't see you until next time. Reminds me, what did I say? I hit the wrong one. Reminds me of Homer Simpson. Dope. Matt says Tom Green's podcast is solar powered. Yeah, he's making a big deal about being off the grid. It's the two dicks and two balls duo. That's right. Join us. Two dicks, two balls. We're missing two of something there. Okay, y'all. So let's see. I think I have my last thoughts going on here. I'm going to read these last couple of chats. I got my element. Got that all ready to go, I think. Where's my closer? I did. Okay, very good. All right, so I think I got all the comments. We talked about this. We talked about that. So let's see. So I was talking about replayables. Join us Wednesdays. Join us Fridays. Jake's Bloody Blue Finger says, by the way, well, I got to get over here, Jake's Bloody Blue Finger. So, Bobby Nick, where can we find you next, brother? What are you going to be up to?
Today I'm actually doing Rock Talk Live with the Cut of the Jib at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll be doing the BYB podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern. So,
all right. So 5 o'clock Eastern with Cut of the Jib here on YouTube and BYB later on tonight. So there's where we'll find you. How about you there, Mr. Scott Fitzpatrick?
I think we got a members only no filter in about an hour. And then I want to promote the Marissa Sparkle thing, but I forgot what day Stormy said. Was that a Tuesday, Thursday?
It's Thursday. It's this Thursday.
Thursday.
Coming up on the 21st at 7:30 East on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Marissa Sparkle will be making an appearance on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. So thanks for everybody. Thank you, Jerry Lahane, man. You've been around since back in the TGB days, bro. You've always had positive, fun shit to say and contribute, bro. And we always appreciate seeing you, chat family, in the chat. So for my man, Bobby Nick Havens from the Great White North, and for Scott Fitzpatrick, I want to thank Stormy for joining us today. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. We'll get this lunch. Oh, keep Jerry away. Okay, let's see. For one last comment. So for Scott, for Bobby Nick, for Stormy, I'm the man, the Buffalo, BF Bobby Fran, saying peace and love, Merry Christmas, and we will see you the next time that we see you, because we are currently out of here as soon as I stole enough to play that.